It's the Bob and Tom Show.
He once shot a man just for snoring. Out of bed and he shot him dead. Well, his name was... I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. He was riding across the desert on a horse to another town, looking for a woman in a nightgown. The horse's name was... I didn't know what his name was, so we just called him Fred. Oh, now Fred's riding, Fred's riding, Fred's riding, Fred's riding, Fred's riding, ha! Well, he got to a town, he met a woman in a nightgown. She was wearing a brown. Well, it rhymed. Well, her name was... I didn't know what her name was. I got you, didn't I, boys? Listen, gotta stop for a second. I didn't know what her... You guys want to try that again? I didn't know what her name was. So...
It's like Haywood meets Rodney.
I think I waited a little too long to come in on the end there. All right, hold on. Well, we got...
Didn't know what her name was.
I didn't know what her name was, so we just called her Fred. There we go. Oh, now Fred's riding, Fred's riding, Fred's riding, Fred's riding, Fred's riding, Fred. That song was written under the influence of alcohol and a few other things I can't tell you about on the radio. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing the Fred song, you'd be, well, I should say by saying that alcohol has a tendency to make you think things are actually funnier than what they really are. Had you been drinking alcohol at the time of hearing this Fred song, you'd be laying on the floor right now laughing your ass off. Saying the same thing I'm saying. Why the hell's he singing the Fred song?
Do the Freddy.
All right, wrap it up.
Freddy.
Does anyone know what he means when he says, do the Freddy?
Only because I've been sitting in here a long time.
It's a shame you're not aware of classic rock and the British invasion. Oh, go ahead and bask in your ignorance.
Well,
Freddy and the Dreamers, you missed it.
bummer for me.
That's a shame.
I don't know if I can live with myself.
Yeah, you'd have better orgasms.
Freddie, don't tell me.
really?
Freddie, what was his last name? Freddie?
Prince.
Now, my jump. Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. The show that never ends, my friend. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold. Chickster. Hey, there's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Quick vote here. How many today, an Ace Cosby joke of the day every hour? All those in favor say aye. Aye. The ayes have it.
Just one eye.
What is going on?
It's known as the Cyclops clause. When one eye has it, it passes.
Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
I just invented that. I think we should probably use that in a parliamentary procedure here in the United States. Thank you.
Why not? We tried everything else.
Thank you very much. Freddie and the Dreamers. I'm telling you now, big hit back in the day.
Yeah, I like that one.
Do the Freddie. It's a great song from Rodney Carrington featuring the Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra. Nice live recording, as you can see it.
I kind of forget
derailed there.
I kind of forget how Do the Freddie went. Did they taught it? There was a dance, right?
Yeah, it was sort of like doing a jumping jack with one foot planted on the ground.
What was it now? What? A jumping jack?
Did you ever see the Freddie, Josh?
Yeah.
And
From this show.
Right? Yeah.
remember the song?
Yeah.
Nice big fat horn section.
Oh,
Doesn't help it.
hideous.
Big horn
This
section.
is an era. That's just an aggressively awful vocal. It's got it all.
You call this rock?
Yeah, rock and roll.
Yeah.
It's more. It's kind of show busy.
No, thank you. It's a novelty tune. Thank you,
Bubblegum
Pat.
pop is
Yeah, that was
as in
fun.
I'd like to choke to death on my bubblegum while listening to
I think it really underscores the exuberance of youth. I think would be the best way to put it.
I mean, we're talking like 6-year-olds would get a kick out of that song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Okay.
It's the
But
musical.
that is Baby Shark. That's
It's
Exactly.
the musical equivalent of.
yeah.
I think it's a little more advanced than
Nope.
that.
And I mean, there's no way.
Freddie Garrity. That's right.
There's a fun factor there.
Right.
That's what's
But
important.
very young.
And very.
That's why you like it so much.
It's no Neil Young
Very little
for
fun.
Dead in Ohio. It's more of a fun song.
It's a song that made you happy when you were 7.
Yeah.
That's why you like it.
Yeah.
But you can't shove it down America's throat.
I didn't even bring it up.
This is where the sickness brings This is where your sickness comes in.
Do you remember the song as a kid?
You think there's someone? No, not someone. Everyone out there is going, Tom, tell us more about Freddie and the Dreamers. They're not doing that.
All I
They're
did
saying,
was-
they're screaming at the radio, "Shut up! For God's sake, shut up!"
Yeah.
Well, if I could quote another song to conclude this discussion.
All right.
Freddie's Dead.
Now
Now
there's
that's a song.
That is a good one.
That's a great album.
Now,
And the way that starts.
and I have a complaint about that song.
I know what you're going to say. They ruined the movie for
They
you.
ruined it's a spoiler. They should say spoiler alert.
the original spoiler alert.
Are you familiar with the song Freddie's Dead, John?
Yeah.
It's,
From which movie?
Superfly.
Yes. Yeah.
Freddie was one of the characters in Superfly, but the song Freddie's Dead became a hit. I think they even had like Freddie's Dead soda glasses at McDonald's or something. I think wasn't that the case?
I don't
No,
remember
they-
that.
I think you go in. I'd like
Oh,
the.
that was Spock. That was Spock Lives.
I'd like the Freddie's Dead.
It's also the name of the 6th Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Freddy's Dead?
Freddy's Dead, the final
But he
nightmare.
really wasn't.
Yes, yeah. As my buddy Joe said, it should have been called Freddy is mildly inconvenienced. He did make a return.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Now we're talking.
I need to revisit Superfly. It's been 20 plus years.
Listen to that voice.
She sings as pretty as a girl. Wait a minute. Here we go.
Ridiculous. It's so good.
There we go.
That's a song.
Talk about big horns. Strap yourself in.
Nice percussion going on there. And you can see how Freddie and the Dreamers led to this.
Shut up. Here's one.
Now that's a good one.
You understand the connection between Freddie and the Dreamers and this band?
I do not.
There's a set going strong, a lot of things going on.
Curtis Mayfield, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
man of the hour has an air of great power. Man, the dudes have envied him for so long. Oh, super.
All right, thank you very much.
Wait a minute.
You're gonna make your fortune.
He doesn't say Freddie's Dead in this song.
No, not in Superfly.
That's not the song Freddie's Dead. The theme
No.
of this
First one I
break
played
was
was
Freddie's.
Freddie's Dead.
Famous Freddie's.
Oh, boy.
But your contention is that Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions, the band he came from, used to sit around and listen to Freddie and the Dreamers.
Yes,
is that
yes.
your
Mayfield is merely standing on the shoulders of
Freddie Garrity?
right.
You ask Maurice White. You ask Smokey Robinson.
All the way up to today, Charles Bradley, recent times, yes.
Oh, yeah. Freddie Garrity walked so we could run.
There you go. That's pretty much the
Damn
case
right.
there. But I think that an argument can still be made that Freddie and the Dreamers turned a lot of kids on to what would become the Beatles and the whole British invasion. But famous Freds, anyone? Most famous Freds out there right now?
Frederick Douglass.
Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen, good actor, comedian.
Fred Durst.
Mercury.
Fred Durst's a good one.
Freddie
Mercury, yes.
Fred
good
Ward
back.
was the didn't he play Gus Grissom in the Right
I have
Stuff?
no
He did.
idea.
Yes, he did.
And he was he? They tried some
Remo Williams,
Yes.
The Adventure Begins.
that bombed.
Joel McRae. It's not bad.
It's kind of fun.
Not bad.
Now, Joel McRae wouldn't be allowed to do that, I don't think, now.
I don't think he would.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
exactly right. Yeah.
But, yeah,
He was his sensei, if you will.
Fred Gwynn,
Sensei.
of course.
Sure.
Herman Munster.
Freddie
No.
Prinze Jr. is still.
Freddie Freeloader.
Now, this says
Freddie, very good Fred.
one of my favorite Freds. I thought it was Fred Malamud.
Oh, yeah. The
But
voice guy?
Yeah, but this is Fred Zinnerman, is what they have his name being. And
Oh, I
that's
thought it
not
was
right.
Malamud also.
Yeah, right?
What about Fred Flintstone?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
We're talking about real Freds here.
That's a real friend to me.
I
Bat,
agree,
yeah.
Apparently, he was very difficult on set. Did you hear that?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Ace Cosby with this name, Fred Dreyer. Go ahead, Ace.
Football.
Hunter, yes. I thought it was a crap show. You'd be up to your neck in Fred Dreyer and Hunter.
Love Hunter.
He was
Damn right.
a football player first, of course.
Yeah.
Fred McMurray, Fred Allen.
There's lots of Fred. Fred Rogers.
Yeah.
Are there contemporary Freds? Is that name fallen
There's a
into
guy
disfavor?
from
Fred Armisen.
B-52s. He's a Fred, isn't he?
I am a Fred.
Yeah.
You're a friend too.
That. A lot of people, we get some pushback on your Obama. But I say
I wouldn't call
that
it pushback. I
is your best impression.
called it unanimous criticism.
Fred Willard.
Yeah.
The late Fred Willard, right?
Yeah, he never.
And the late Fred
always-
Willard, unfortunately.
Never.
Yeah.
Oh,
shows
really?
up.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
How about so we're doing living Freds?
All right, so Fred Durst.
How about
Freddie
Fred Grandy?
Fred Grande.
Is he still a senator, a representative?
What?
Was that Gopher?
Yeah.
Gopher?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was in the Iowa, represented Iowa or something.
Oh, okay. Didn't
I've got
know.
about 9% of that story.
Okay, good. So, anyways, that's our way of introducing that great song, Fred, from Rodney Carrington with the Bob and Tom Band and Orchestra, classic song.
Freddie Couples, isn't he a Fred?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Him and Jim Nance went to, where was it? Where'd they go to college?
Nashville.
Georgia? I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah, the other.
They sat around in their dorm room and bored
Good
each
name,
other.
Fred.
Yeah, it is. I like Fred.
I think it's kind of fallen into disfavor.
What about Federico?
That's very nice.
Federico.
Fellini?
Oh.
I wasn't thinking that.
What are you thinking of?
Federico, 6 feet under. That was Freddie Rodriguez's character.
Okay. Now, we will move forward today with sporting news. We have something of interest coming up.
We've got all sorts of things going on in sports. Of course, wrapping up we're moving on to the Sweet 16, kids. I'll tell you what happened. All number one seeds are still alive, and there's only one double-digit team left, a number 11 seed, and I wish I could remember who it is. Shohei Ohtani is planning a news
Show
conference.
him what?
Shohei Ohtani.
Show him what?
It doesn't work, does it?
We just can't ever
Couldn't you
recreate the magic
Couldn't you
of
get Saquon Barkley back in the news?
I don't think we need to recreate the magic. Yeah, it's okay that we can
we'll find
just
something.
we'll just say Sheho.
How about show?
Now we're on to something.
I like that. I like that.
It
Wait,
was
wait,
right there.
hang on. The people who are offended by Josh's Obama just called me. What? You can stop that right away.
Hey. What else? Oh, we're going to talk about the second most popular soccer tournament in the world, right behind the World Cup, the CONCACAF. And
The
Tom,
what?
CONCACAF, Tom has never heard of it, so he does not recognize it. Therefore, it does not exist. That's exactly. Even though I've been sitting over here,
Doesn't it exist in the
every
world
time
of things I'm interested in?
the story comes up, I always CONCACAF, CONCACAF.
Oh, so you're doing a callback to Sammy Davis Jr. and you're upset about me and doing the Freddy?
No, I realize now that all music we have is based on Freddie Garrity. I understand now. I get it.
If you could show me a photograph of Sammy Davis Jr. doing the Freddy with Freddie Garrity, I'll give you $1,000.
I mean, my Fred Durst reference earlier, 20 plus years old.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What about Fred Wonder Years? What's
That's
Savage.
Fred
Fred
Savage.
Savage.
I was trying to think of that too.
Okay, well, now we have a lot to get to today.
And
But
a short time to get there. Eastbound, just what?
plenty of time. Just calm down. We're going to be good. We got everything going on today.
All right.
Right
Hey,
now.
did you hear, everybody? We're going to be good.
Going to be great.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to have a good day today. I'm in a good mood. Saw a great movie over the weekend.
What'd you see?
It was
Ghostbusters?
it was called American Fiction.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Have you seen that, Pat?
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
was
My God.
Academy
liked it.
Award nominated.
Oh, it should have
Jeffrey Wright.
Sterling. What's his last name?
Oh, the guy from
Mitchell?
This Is Us.
Oh my God,
Sterling K. Brown.
Yeah.
Sterling K. Brown.
Oh, I bet he cried in it.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's one of the best movies. Have you seen it, Josh?
I think he does a little bit.
Yep.
But he's really, he really acted in this.
It's
nominated
quite a
for that, too.
spectacular performance. Anyway, so I'm in a good mood.
One more, Fred.
The company sent me,
Fred Garvin, male prostitute. Oh, the great Dan Aykroyd.
And
Fred
his houndstooth hat.
I love that. Coming up in the news, leprosy. Well, that's not really very
Going
happy,
back?
is it? We
it
got
is.
leprosy, erectile dysfunction. We got an eel crawled up a guy's bum.
Yikes.
But right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You want to start feeling good, find out what makes yourself happy, makes you happy. What is it? Well, that's where therapy comes in. And I believe the number now, there's some 35,000 therapists working in the BetterHelp program. What's it all about? Well, it's about making the access to therapy significantly more convenient because it's done online. The way it works is you fill out a brief questionnaire, you get matched with a licensed therapist. And by the way, you can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. And then the therapy begins. And as I said, it's done online. So it can be done like a phone call. It can be done like a Zoom thing where you can see each other, or it can be done texting back and forth. It's all up to you. It's also about making yourself a priority in your own life, of course, and about having the convenience of being able to do the therapy online. So you can use that phone you're carrying around, or a laptop, or a desktop computer. You don't have to get in your car and drive somewhere. It's all about convenience and flexibility, and at the same time about the importance of accessing therapy. So learn to make time for what makes you happy with BetterHelp. Easy to access, betterhelp.com/BT show. The /BT show part knocks 10% off that first month. It helps them, it helps us, it helps you. BetterHelp.com/BT show, and that's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT show. And this part of the Bob and Tom Show sponsored by BetterHelp. Get into it. Now, also coming up in the news, we have an unusual, we're talking a lot about defense in the world of basketball. How about defense in the world of being a sperm whale? You're going to be quite surprised. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, this is Ron White, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, good morning to you, friend. Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support.
Huh.
Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific.
Give me
See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Hi, Christy. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, hi, Chick. How are you?
We put on our Facebook if you'd like to ask Christy some questions. And we
did?
I don't know who it is. I'm saying we.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with this.
Right.
It says Ask Christy, and they sent questions in, and here's what happened.
These are things people, our fans, our listeners want to know about me.
Want to know about you. Ask Christy is
Can't
the
believe
title of the...
anything in my life is that interesting, but you go.
Here we go.
All right.
William, Ask Christy, what's your favorite genre of music?
Well, William, I would probably have to say classical music is one of my favorites because I don't know if you've noticed this, but there's a little bit of chatter that goes on, and I need some relaxation on the way to and from work because it can be a little stressful. And then I really like rock and roll, classic rock, pop. Got kids. You know, I'll jam to the Bruno Mars every now and then, sure.
Oh, I like Bruno Mars.
Oh, who doesn't? Uptown funk you up, baby.
Did you say, funk? Funk you, uptown funk you up. Okay.
Seriously, the first time you heard that song, you did a double take.
Oh, sure. I'm sure that's why the funk is.
That's why it's there. Go ahead.
Tyree asked Christy.
Yes, Tyree.
How many hot dogs can you fit in your mouth at a time?
None.
None?
None.
You don't like hot dogs?
Not particularly.
Baseball, hot dogs, apple
I'll have
pie?
a hot dog at the baseball games, but I would take bites.
Now, do you...
I'm a biter.
Now, the hot dog... Do you hold the hot dog like this, or like this, or...
I don't know. I've never thought about how I hold my hot dog.
I'm just asking.
I've never thought about it.
This
Kind of
isn't
like
Ask Christy. This is Chicks Ask Christy. Like this, or
Kinda
like
like
this.
that. Kinda
like
like
that?
not-
Like this? Like this?
Oh, this
Or
is
like
going-
this. Maybe it's a
this is
big
going
hot
well.
dog. Oh.
No, not like that.
Not like that?
No, because I don't put anything on them, so there's nothing that's going to squirt out.
Naked hot dog.
Yes,
Because she doesn't want anything squirting out.
that's right. Nothing.
Our next question, Jason asked Christy, why are women so mean to each other? Oh, I want to know
Ooh,
this.
that's a good question.
I want to know this.
I'll tell you why.
All right.
Because there's this unwritten competitive thing between women, and that's why when you see women all dressed up, they're not dressing for you guys. They're dressing for each other. Trust me on this one. Because all women are sizing up their competition all the time.
Really?
That's why, yeah, I really believe that.
David asked Christy.
Are there any girls asking questions?
Let's see. Yes, one's coming up.
Okay, good.
David asked Christy, do your farts smell like peppermint or cinnamon rolls?
I don't fart, David. Thank you. Next question.
I don't think that's true at all.
I don't. Ladies do not.
Linda
Exaggerate.
asks,
Linda, yes.
Christy, when the guys never let you finish a sentence or interrupt you for the umpteenth time, how do you keep from getting pissed off? She does get pissed off. That's not a question.
I don't know if you've noticed lately, but I have a new 2015 deal. I've been kind of getting vocal about it, and I probably should stop, because I have been getting a little upset. You guys really don't let me finish
That's
anything.
not true at all. Shh. Larry asked Christy, what Hollywood celebrity would you most like to make hot monkey love to?
Ooh.
Hollywood celebrity.
Age appropriate?
No, God, no. Heck no.
Probably George Clooney.
Mm-hmm.
Do I only get to pick one?
No, you can pick as many
Hollywood
as you want.
celebrity or like music guy or what?
Whoever popped into your mind when I said hot monkey love.
Well, that's so creepy on so many fronts. But I have to say George Clooney because that would be the apropos answer. Or Bradley Cooper would be good.
He's great in American Sniper.
Yeah.
I can't recommend that movie.
This is my interview, not yours.
Sorry. And finally, your neighbor Mike asked Christy, have you found the cameras yet?
Oh, gosh. My neighbor Mike.
I don't
Poor
think that's a
Mike.
real question.
I don't think that is.
Are we going to keep doing this? We're going to keep asking Christy if you want to send your questions into Facebook? Or
I'm happy to answer your question.
yeah, that's great. You want to ask Chick? That would be the way to go, maybe. Ask Chick.
How come it's always about you? Always.
We'll be right back. That's a lie. Good night.
There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a
cow.
good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. There's Pat and Christy and Josh.
Hello.
It's the Bob and Tom Show Club. And today, it's Anything Can Happen Day.
It is. Oh, that's nice.
Was that Monday?
I don't remember. Welcome to the Bob and Tom program. Thank you for joining us. Happy to be here.
Hello, Tom.
I just took a recent vote, and we decided that today, an Ace Cosby joke of the day each hour, the polls indicating that many are in favor of that. So,
No.
What's
polls?
What?
Yeah.
It was an exit poll as I exited my car this morning. I said, okay, well, let's get right to it.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick. Yes, Ace.
What kind of dog lives in a toilet?
What kind of dog lives in a toilet? I don't know, Ace. What kind of dog?
A poodle.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the
All
day.
right. I'm glad you didn't go the Shih Tzu route.
Good tag.
There you go.
Much funnier.
Thank you, Ace. That warmed
And
my heart.
isn't that, are we supposed to say Shih Tzu or something?
Shih Tzu.
I think that it's sort of like Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? They exaggerate it, but the folks there say,
They meet it head on, yeah.
And I think the dog really is, and okay.
You're right.
Time to move forward here. We have Mr. Chick McGee is over there.
Thank you, Mr.
Before we get to that,
all right.
I did want to mention that this show's hitting the road Thursday, right?
Yeah, that's what I have on my schedule.
Well,
Thursday, Cincinnati.
Wednesday afternoon.
What?
Well, you got to drive, dude. You know,
I'll be there the night before.
Well, if you want to, there's a special live broadcast of Chick in his car. We will be we will be live opening day, Major League Baseball home opener for the Reds. We'll be at Nation Kitchen and Bar at the BetMGM Sportsbook at the Banks.
Let's play 2.
Hope to see you there, right by the front gate of the Great American Ballpark. We'll be starting at 6 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time.
I remember at least one time that we've done this, and we've done it a bunch of times. Opening day, Cincinnati Reds baseball. Mr. and Mrs. Red showed up.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was very exciting. I was like a little kid all over again.
Well, I can't promise anything.
I would enjoy that very much.
We'll see. Then the next week, it's going to be live from Charleston, West Virginia. Friday, April 5th, we'll be at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center doing our show in the morning with a special live comedy show that night featuring Josh Arnold, starring Josh Arnold with associate acts Mr. Pat Godwin.
Associate
me and Christy, Willie G, and Mr. Oskey. So have you written any new jokes?
I do have some new things to talk about.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Do you have a handbook over there? How to piss people off in the fewest words possible?
Yeah.
I know.
Associate performer. I'm not doing anything new.
I wrote it. I'm looking forward to it. Josh is great. Pat is great. Willie's doing a terrific job, and Oskey is wonderful. Christy and I will be fumbling and
we'll just get up there and wing it. You know that.
I got some good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Christy will do her little dance and
sure.
Make a little love. Get down tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Get down tonight. KC and the Sunshine Band.
I know. I saw them in person.
I know you did.
Ace, did you ever hear this story?
No.
I was just moseying down the streets of Vail, Colorado one day.
Yeah, of course you were.
And
snotty.
And it's gorgeous.
Pretentious.
And there was a live band, and I recognized the music. They just started, and it turned out it was KC and the Sunshine Band. KC walks out. He goes, "I know. I put on a lot of weight. Looks more like KFC in the Sunshine Band." I like the guy. He's making fun of himself, having a good time. And they were great. They were funky.
Did you hear that KC was a little overweight?
Yeah. KC he himself mentioned it.
Wow. How do you let yourself go? Could be a gland problem, Tom. You don't know why he was fat.
KC was making fun of himself. I'm not making any judgment on the guy.
Would you enjoy him better if he were thin?
No, I would not.
Did they have a good band, or did he say?
Was it a
did he say
event?
It was actual Sunshine Band, or was it some wannabe Sunshine Banders?
Who was the Sunshine Band?
Do you know if it was any actual original members
All
other
of
than
them.
KC?
Every single one of them was
Not everyone. It was
except the 4 dead guys.
Or the Partly Sunny Band.
Yeah. Do you remember what KC's name is?
Kevin.
Wait a minute. Kevin. If it's Fred, do I get $1?
No, I don't care what his name. I know what his name is, but it's Kevin now.
Are his initials in fact KC?
No.
Well, that's
really
fooler.
What's his name?
I don't know if I want to tell you.
All right.
It's Howard Casey. CASEY is his last name.
Oh, okay.
How do you know that? I thought I knew a bunch of meaningless stuff.
How many times have I said some stuff goes in and never comes out? Like I forgot to pay taxes. That happens too.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
Good.
What are you going to do?
In sports?
Oh, is that your?
Because I have to sneeze. So go ahead.
Okay.
In other words,
Why were KC playing in Vail? KC and the Sunshine Band.
Was he skiing? He's too fat to ski, right?
Yeah, he can't go down and float and enjoy himself.
You can't ski.
Cause an avalanche.
Hey, Tubby, back it in. Get up back to the line.
They do various public events just because it's a nice town. A lot of places do that. And hey, look, there's a great band playing today. How much fun is
Couple
that?
guys see KC going on. All right, gas up the copters.
Get the dogs ready. He's
Dog in the room ready.
He's going to be up there before we know it.
And they were getting down that evening, of course. Get Down Tonight.
Sure.
Pretty much their thing, you see. Now,
they do my favorite disco song.
What's that?
Boogeyman.
Oh,
that's a good one.
I'm your boogeyman.
I love that one.
I think it's important everyone have a top 5 disco songs.
I love this song so
Nice
much.
guitar. Let the guitar fall in. This is a good one.
He sings kind of flat. I've always heard it flat.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am. I'm here to
It's got that.
whatever I can.
Do you think he's affecting that kind of Ohio player wah thing?
I mean, every one of his songs he does that, though, right?
They only had like 3 hits, right?
Oh, nice.
Huge. Boy. I plainly remember this coming on the radio.
Can you play that, Pat? That guitar thing?
Not even close.
That's amazing.
You don't on your keyboard?
That's a guitar, isn't it?
Sounds like that's an affected keyboard, maybe.
See, there you go.
We always sang "Get Your S Together."
Yeah.
Get your ass together.
Wow. These transcend disco, I think.
Right? They were so popular.
Well, they were on Midnight Special, was it, every...
I'm going to hit you hard with KC and the Sunshine Band.
Now,
You can't interrupt
good.
Casey when he's singing, do a little dance.
well,
Make a little love.
Okay, sorry.
Apologize to Howard.
Get Down Tonight.
Mr. Casey.
He seems like a Howie to me, doesn't he?
He's a Kevin.
Maybe I will plots if his middle name's Kevin.
That'll be nice.
Howard Kevin.
Now, do you have another? What are your top 5 disco songs, Josh?
Oh, Boogeyman, boy. I mean, you got to Staying Alive has to be in there just because it's so great.
Yeah, I would admit that. And then I think, to me, Disco Inferno is the
that's
greatest
great.
of all time.
Really?
That's great.
Tremendous vocal.
You're all wrong.
She liked a good time.
Yes, sir. She knew how to make love to a man.
Long intro.
No.
Do her kids call her champagne? Or?
They have to, yeah.
Maybe Shammy? I don't know.
Is she still with us?
I don't know.
The champagne gun.
Maybe they call her Pain. Could be a total pain.
Let me
in the
find
ass.
this out.
Pain don't hurt.
Pain don't
That's
hurt.
right, baby.
Is
That's
it-
what Dalton said.
Roller Coaster might be my top 5 also.
Yeah.
Was that a
Earth, Wind, and Fire
yeah,
rock.
I guess, yeah.
Wait a minute.
What about Cool in the Gang? Can't talk about disco without
Wait,
that.
is Love Roller Coaster the one where they say someone was murdered in the studio down the hall?
And we were convinced of it, and we loved the Ohio Players. You know, they were they were around the way, man.
So that was the Ohio Players. Then.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Right.
Okay, got to get that straight.
Sorry, Josh.
Okay.
I was
You're fine. Well, it's nice to know that Evelyn Champagne King is still out there drinking the champagne.
Hope she's cut back a little.
She's free bottle service wherever she goes.
Wow, that's nice.
Just
Yeah, the live acoustic version of that really isn't all that entertaining.
No.
Unbottled, it's called.
Uncorked?
Uncorked.
Uncorked, maybe? Yeah. I don't know.
Just but she's still out there in one of those.
I don't see you.
Is there like a disco boat thing ship where they do all the?
I bet there is a disco cruise.
yeah.
Of course there is. I've done them.
You've done it?
Yeah, there's
Really?
all kinds of cruises.
When
The
did-
Rock? Oh, yeah.
What year did Studio 54 open, and when did that get hot?
It was late 70s.
79? Or was it that
Earlier
late?
than that, I think.
Yeah.
Boy, that burned bright for a while, didn't it?
Man,
Yeah, it did.
man.
But burned out
Right.
fairly quick.
Yeah, you know, you can only get.
You can only do so much cocaine, Josh.
Sure, yeah. At some point.
How many times do you have to have Liza
gonna burn
Minnelli
out.
and Mick Jagger doing blow in the bathroom with
Yeah.
4 other men with their pants off?
And there is a thing, is too many glory holes. Eventually, there's barely
Yeah.
a wall.
Did you ever go there? You seem like that
No,
place.
absolutely not.
Really?
No.
You seem like
Yeah, you seem like you would have gone.
Why?
quiet disco. You were there. You had a whole
you were-
different look.
Pardon me, I'm going to go hit on Joan Didion.
Excuse me, is that Grace Jones?
You were going to college at the time. You were right there in the city.
No.
How
never.
far was Studio 54 from the Columbia campus? Like a block, 6 blocks?
Oh, no, much farther than that. But a quick subway ride, you could get there. I never did. Had no
No,
desire
of course
to.
not. No,
A friend
I
of
understand.
mine stole the actual sign. Club
What?
54. Yeah.
Studio 54?
A comedian prop comic friend of mine. Not the famous one.
Did he pull it out of Peter Allen's ass?
He might have.
Does Bruce Baum still have it? I mean,
Please, baby man.
yes, you're right.
Well, before we get back to sports,
Yeah, more sports coming up.
we have
1 and 3 on the latest shoe in the week for
dear.
the NCAA tournament.
You're not the only one, though.
Remember your NFL
3 and
season
5.
with the shoe and started off quite rough.
I don't.
With the Sweet 16, you're coming around because you're picking all 16
I don't remember what my
teams
record was
at the same time.
I don't know.
That's why you can't lose.
I don't remember what my record was. I just keep it here so I can look at it 96 and 79.
Yeah, baby.
Suck on that. Okay.
Okay, well, now,
I think here's Josh.
Josh, let's talk about stability in life, stability in your body,
Yes.
stability in your feet.
Sorry to interrupt your coffee.
I was so close to
He
taking
really
this.
was.
OriginSouls.com is the place to visit, especially if you've got that back pain, hip pain, and knee pain that's so frustrating. What the heck's happening? Well,
I got a new campaign idea for him.
okay.
Call it OrangeInsults.com.
Oh,
Hey, nice vest. Pfft. Is that orange?
that ain't orange.
That's the formula.
Huh?
That doesn't work. Huh?
You
Okay.
just insult things that aren't orange. I kind of like it. Well, your knees, your hips, your back hurt, and you know why? It's
Pain, hurt, feet.
It's because that liner in your shoe ain't orange.
Yes, and it's flimsy. It's,
And as the movie says, pain don't hurt. I beg to differ. Yes, it do.
does.
Yeah.
If you're in pain, maybe it's time to get your feet sorted out so your rest of your body comes around.
Yes. You know, you think this is interesting. Tom jumped in there because he thought I was stammering and stuttering and helping me.
Right.
The reason I needed help is because he jumped in before that and caused me to stutter and stammer.
Sure. Yeah. Oh no.
Can we have a meeting?
Clearly,
I'm
if
very familiar
I think if we
with
listen to the tape, we'll hear the false start followed by a long pause.
Just let him do his job.
He may be right.
The point
Well,
is the bottoms of your feet
will
don't
you
match.
shut up for a second? Origin Souls offer art support.
He really is getting on my nerves.
And a deep cup to properly support your heel, your feet, and thusly your entire body, helping to alleviate that pain.
Orange insoles.
That's exactly right. Think of a table. If it's all wobbly, it's no good.
It's all wibbledy wobbly.
Yes. Now, I don't suggest putting orange insoles on the legs of your tables. That'd be silliness, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Well, you could take one and kind of wedge it in there.
Yes, but it would look odd.
Sure. Yeah. conversation starter.
You know what? It might be. These are great for work boots, sneakers, dress shoes, high heels. No matter what shoe you're wearing, take their insole quiz, and they will let you know exactly what insole is perfect for you. Head to orangeinsoles.com. Free shipping. Plus, Orange insoles come with a 60-day we want you to be happy guarantee and no cutting required. That's huge. You don't need to take out the scissors and remove these things yourself from some big flappy mat. No, that's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more. Oh, now where are you?
I'm going to have to tell everyone he was working on his nose like it was his job. He was a knuckle deep. He had the tissue.
I was using Kleenex as a roto-rooter.
It was amazing.
I'll have you know.
Does everyone do that? Just let's be honest. Like you twist it up and then shove it up in there and then twist it around, see what you get. Yeah. You got to do that, right?
Sometimes you have to.
House cleaning? Yeah.
Okay.
Like the day, like when you trim your nails, you're like, oh, I'm not going to get in there myself. I'm going to have to use the Kleenex.
Yeah.
Because you need longer nails to do it. Sort of pinch whatever's in there and then pull out.
Take a number 2 pencil, hope that the little metal thing that grabs the hairs. Oh! Coming up, more intelligent conversation.
What a mess this has been, huh?
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the...
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are live in the Napa Auto Parts studio. Got a little surprise coming for you here.
Okay.
Surprise for the...
Performing cats.
It's not performing cats. Is the surprise ready? I can bring them on in there.
I'm holding my breath.
Now, Chad Daniels, comedian,
I'm
joins
not
us in the
looking yet.
studio.
Neither am I.
I don't want to look.
Along with Chick McGee, Josh Arnold. This is Tom speaking. The lady of the house, Christy Lee.
Hi, everybody.
Is it the real Aruba Ray?
It is not the real
No,
Aruba Ray.
I know what it is.
Is it the backwards singer?
Oh, no.
It's not the backwards singer. I've brought in a...
That's great.
I have brought in a...
now listen to how he pronounces this, Chad. Listen.
Now, this is a real rock and roll cat here. You can see he's got the tattoos, just like you, Chad.
Got the Rush T-shirt on.
Wearing a Rush T-shirt. Mm-hmm. He's got a beard like he's a waiter at a hip restaurant. Kind of a,
I do that on the side.
Kind of a super hip looking mega goatee, nice head of hair, big stash, and he's what he's carrying in his. What do you know what that is, Chad?
It looks like the gun from Mission Impossible 5 that they snuck into the orchestra.
That's right.
That is a bassoon.
Bassoon.
A bassoon. And I bring this up because the other day I was in a restaurant.
That's not how you were pronouncing it.
Bassoon.
Bassoon.
You were saying bassoon.
Is that what you were saying?
Bassoon. Okay, bassoon.
Thank you.
Do you say it again?
Bassoon.
Bassoon, not ba.
Right.
Bassoon. Okay, bassoon.
Are there any famous rock songs that feature the bassoon?
Was it? What is it?
Wait a second.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm kind of stumped.
Oh, wait a second.
No. All right, there are at least 5 other
There's
bassoons.
a Smokey Robinson tune.
Oh, okay.
Four.
That's got
Tears of a Clown?
Tears of a Clown.
We have just had. We have just.
Right at the beginning, Tears of a Clown, yeah.
Yeah.
We've just had 4 other bassoon artists enter the room. Is a bassoon player referred to as a bassoonist?
Bassoonist.
Wow, so there are now 5 bassoonists here.
Are those all the same size bassoons?
No.
When do you want me there? Bassoonist.
Now, I know as a former clarinet player, there's also a bass clarinet.
Right, are there alto bassoons and bass bassoons? And
Yes, there's contrabassoon.
What does that mean?
Twice the size of this.
You have to smuggle
Plays
them.
about the lowest note of the
Yeah, exactly. The contrabassoons
The
are smuggled,
contrabassoon, yeah,
as Christy just brilliantly said.
If this happened in a high school, they'd lock it down.
Pablo Escobar was
I'm not even
a
kidding you.
contrabassoonist.
I can actually bring one of those in sometimes.
Okay.
Once again, this is the Rock E Bassoon Quintet. Rocky Bassoon. Well, there's more. That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Bassoon.
Contradictory thoughts in the same sentence? Like magic.
Kevin stumbled because his leg gave out on him in a sense. And so it's not 100% that leg, but he's doing, he's playing really well. He's not like he's favoring it at all.
Magic. Angler.
Dan Marley is continually to help offer Byron Scott.
To get Magic Johnson sportscasting my way, call 1-800.
Oh, get it out of here.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Now, Lowell, are you a single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
Well,
this is Reno Collier, and you're listening.
Coming later.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. Hello, Tom.
Chickster, good morning.
How's it going?
Doing
all
great.
right?
I'm
You
doing
all right?
great.
Good.
A lot going on over here.
I know. We always do.
Yep.
Now, we got a lot going on this week. Thursday morning, we're going to be celebrating the opening of the Reds Major League Baseball home stands by being in Cincinnati on Thursday morning. Hope to see you there. We'll be at the Nation Kitchen and Bar at the BetMGM Sportsbook at the Banks, coming up starting at 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And then the following week, on Friday, April 5th, it's Charleston, West Virginia. Special live show that evening, by the way, starring Pat Godwin. You okay now, Pat?
A little better.
With associate comedian Josh Arnold.
There was a billing problem.
Jeff Oskey, Willie Griswold. I'll be there with Christy Lee dancing. And that morning we'll be doing a show, thanks to Rock 105 WKLC. We will be at the same location, the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center, for a live show Friday morning. Both these live radio shows, by the way, a special new feature
Oh, God.
that none of you are aware of?
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. All right.
Please tell me it has something to do with Ace.
How about a hint? Give us a
I
hint.
could have Ace intro it.
There you go.
Who's that sexy man with the intro? Ace Cosby. Here he is with today's new feature. Okay. It's time now to check in with the sporting scene.
Emmanuel Sharp. They call him the Big Cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they do. He started overtime with a three-pointer that put top seed Houston ahead to stay. The Cougars advanced to the Sweet 16 by topping number 9 seed Texas A&M 195 last night in Memphis. And Donovan Clingan.
Donovan. Go ahead,
Oh,
man.
no.
C-L-I-N-G.
What is your best Donovan knockoff?
Oh,
Season-
I think we've
Season
done
of the
Mellow
Witch?
Yellow a bunch of times.
Right.
Different things.
Would you
I
care to-
love Season of the Witch.
Yeah, that is
Witch.
good.
Would you care to do one of them for us?
Oh, I could look through.
Why don't you
one.
look through one, find
They
one
were
that's
very
inappropriate,
story-specific,
and we'll
though.
play it. Well, I'll find the story.
UConn overwhelmed an undermanned Northwestern team 75-58. They advanced to the Sweet 16. And Zach Edey had 23 and 14 rebounds. Number 1 seed Purdue cruised into the Sweet 16, beating Utah State 106-67.
The gourmet, they call him.
Boiler up. Yeah.
Zach Edey? Mm-hmm. The gourmet?
Edie Gourmet.
Ah.
Oh, that's right.
Is she still with us?
Oh.
If so.
Steve Lawrence just
I
died
think
last
they're
week,
both
right?
gone. Yeah.
Steve Lawrence died last week?
It was just recently.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Honest to
Wow.
gosh. I didn't even
Yes.
know he was sick.
He's always in the song.
Wait. You thought you deserved a...
You gave it to me. I didn't do it.
I didn't touch anything.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Steve Lawrence, famous for his appearance in what movie?
The Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers in the steam room.
Yeah.
What does he say? What's up a money or something? Whatever city he says. I don't remember.
Edie Gourmet died in 2013.
You know, Edie, her actual name was Stephanie Gourmet, but Edie was a nickname.
Oh.
But she
Really?
She'd smooch that.
Did you ever hear the joke?
What?
Ever hear the joke that ends "No thanks, I'll eat it here"? Involves an autopsy.
Don't they have one of the? It involves an autopsy.
It is so unpleasant.
What's the number 1 Steve and Edie Gourmet charting? And weren't they on like?
They were on TV all the time. I
All
don't know.
the variety shows.
They must have been a Vegas act, right?
Yeah.
Arthur Godfrey or something?
I have no idea. They were Vegas-y, yes. They seemed like a nice guy. I don't know much about him. And
Wait
he's-
a minute. Of all the things you say, now you don't want to upset Steve Lawrence. And Edie Gourmet fans?
No, I don't know. I don't know anything about him. I just thought his appearance in the Blues Brothers was really funny. I think for him to
It was okay.
for him to stick himself in that movie of that era with those comedians was probably a pretty bold move at the time.
The hits of Edie Gourmet and Steve Lawrence.
Okay, here we go. And the 3, 2, 1.
Well, all I want is a party dog. Come along with me when I'm feeling wild.
Okay, enough.
What's the problem?
What is
That seems like right up your alley.
that kind of crap is why the Beatles got famous.
Party doll.
What a turd that is.
Singing that one? This is Love Me Forever with irritating strings.
No, irritating vocals too.
Wow.
Okay, this is terrible.
Yeah, okay, wait a minute.
Stop.
Oh, there's just the singing cats in the background.
Yeah, the ethereal women.
Is this one of the ones where somebody dies?
This is Pretty Blue Eyes.
I think this is Steve and Eddie.
Yeah, is this the Everly Brothers?
Oh, here we
Jan
go.
and Dean.
Here we go.
Oh, now we're talking.
I love this song.
What is it?
I was at a dance when he caught my eye.
This is not the song I was thinking of.
Standing all alone,
Standing all alone.
looking sad and shy.
Sad and shine.
But then he whipped it out.
And he whipped it out.
And he cranked one off. All right.
Soon I knew.
Okay, so far,
Hang on.
Steve doesn't get to sing at all in any of these.
Haven't heard
Blame
Steve.
it on the bossa nova.
Oh, it is the song I was thinking of.
Yes, it is.
What a turd.
Blame it on the tainted Molly.
That he did so well.
Steve Lawrence died March 7th of this year. He was 88.
So they hired someone to go.
Oh, dude! Can you imagine being drunk in Vegas, seeing them? Oh,
yeah.
Blame it on the
asking the waitress for another drink and then slapping her ass.
Tipping her $100 chip.
Yeah, give me a deck of Lockies, you whore.
Whore? Sorry about the whore.
I
you
didn't
can't
mean
kick
it.
me out now.
I still want a deck of Luckies. Is that sports?
More sports coming up.
I don't know whether to kiss you or punch you.
Okay.
Sir, you need to leave.
Coming up, we have.
Steve and Edie, what they ever do?
I'm just saying there was a drunken lunatic in the audience.
Blame it on the bossa nova.
Coming up, we had an eel stuck inside a guy. We'll find out about that and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
This is Bob Cavoyan for Channel 13 in a special Olympic moment. We are going to recreate the very first time the torch was ever run in history.
Cut! The monkey's got no gloves on. Where are the monkey gloves?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't have the gloves on. Sorry.
Now we're going to recreate the very first time the torch was run in history.
Cue the monkey. I'm not a monkey. I'm a gorilla. There's a difference. Cut.
I didn't say I didn't know what you wanted. I know what you want. I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I can't go in the woods.
Why?
I have sensitive skin. I can't. I just can't do it.
Sensitive skin. You're
Sensitive
wearing a gorilla suit. I was
that.
just in the woods. Anybody can go
Have
in
you
the
ever
woods.
been bitten by a mosquito? Possibly a carpenter ant?
You don't want the gig? If you don't want to do this,
I didn't say I didn't want the gig.
Tony
I just don't wanna
Siragusa
go-
from the Colts. Tony Siragusa said,
Siragusa?
I can do this.
Siragusa
He
cannot-
wanted the role of the gorilla.
He cannot touch my gorilla.
Yeah, well, he didn't even need the suit, okay?
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Now, good luck. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Bates.
Thank God.
I don't break yet, so I gotta get off before I get in trouble. But Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your...
Which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What agent? What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling, do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has
Now,
been...
can you do... Can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay.
Jody, get in the car, Jody. Please get in the car.
It's not Jody, it's...
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you change my diaper?
Oh, God.
Made a boom boom.
Hey, hi, I'm Tom. This is Chick. That's Josh. And this is Christy Lee. Christy, what's happening?
Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show is coming. That's right, Rock 105 WKLC bringing us to town with a live broadcast with...
Special guest Duke Tomato and the Bob and Tom brass to mouth horns. Plus, don't forget.
You see the word "don't forget"?
No, but it's like half a sentence.
Don't miss an amazing
it's like
comedy
don't
show.
miss amazing.
Start
is that one
over.
word.
Hey, Charleston, it's the Bob and Tom Show. That's right, and our friends from Rock 105 WKLC are bringing us to town for a live broadcast.
Speech. One more time. Here we go. This for sure. Here we go. All right.
Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show coming to, yes, your area from Rock 105 WKLC. They're bringing us to town for a live show. Special guest,
Duke Tomato.
You nerds.
Start over. Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show here, and our friends at Rock 105 WKLC are bringing us to town for a live show with special guest
Duke Tomato and the Bob and Tom Brass-Mouth Horns. Plus, do not miss an amazing comedy show that night.
That's right. It all happens Friday, April 5th at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center.
If you're listening anywhere within 100 miles of Charleston, or if you come out and see us live on the morning of April 5th, that's a free show. And then get tickets for that night's Bob and Tom Show comedy tour event with who, Christy?
Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Jeff Oskey, Willie Griswold, and all hosted by yourself.
All hosted by Tom and Christy.
Tickets on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's at Ticketmaster.com or the Charleston Coliseum box office.
See you there!
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet.
Labeled 05TE for Thomas Edison, 02. Knowing this format is the industry standard to this day, we here at the Institute theorize there must be a 05TE01. After years of research and investigation, we have uncovered the following audio cylinder. This is the very first ever recording by Mr. Thomas Edison.
Okay.
The first words I spoke in the original phonograph.
Here we go. What's up?
This has been a Bob and Tom Audio Institute exclusive. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
Way. They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone took it.
Yeah.
So how do you prove that you're of legal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please. And 40 beers.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Ed Yeager.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ed.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you again.
I'm glad football season's almost here. I love football.
I do too.
I was I was in a hotel room, and I was watching a football game, and I opened the drawer, I pull out the Bible, I turned to John 3:16.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually says, "Sitteth thee in the end zone with a large sign."
Bob and Tom, 24.
Lantern, help out your eyeballs.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chip.
We're going to get a song out of Pat in seconds. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
I'm Ace Cosby. He's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom Griswold. Yes, Tom.
You just did your Ace Cosby.
I know you had your hand raised for some reason. I'm sure promoting whatever Ace has been up to. But go ahead.
Coming up, another Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Thanks for the warning.
Hang on. Now, let's see now. How do I get to this? You mentioned Donovan earlier in the broadcast.
Yes, I did.
I forget the context.
Donovan Clingan, he plays for UConn, who are most likely going to be repeating as national champs in college basketball.
Last name is what?
Clingan, C-L-I-N-G-A-N.
Okay. So
they call him the dryer sheet.
No more clinging.
Now, Pat, I was asking if you had any Donovan knockoffs that you did, and I found this news story.
Oh, there's like 8 of them.
I think will help you here. It's two stories, really. The first one is, could a banana before bed be the key to a good night's sleep?
Yeah, potassium, right?
Yeah, some experts say bananas contain high levels of magnesium and potassium to help relax muscles.
So you don't cramp.
And, yeah, I could see...
leg cramps.
Yeah, I could see the appeal of this.
I get my...
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I could see the appeal.
Yeah.
I like to have brush my teeth and have that nice minty banana taste.
I think I might have that restless leg thing every now and then.
Do
I
you?
get that.
Yeah.
Every now and then. You just want to. You got the Jimmy leg, is what they call it.
Yeah.
It just kind of goes like that.
Well, I hope you get that so I can play the great Robert Klein song, I Can't Stop My Leg.
Can't stop my
God,
leg.
I love that.
There it goes again.
Here's another one. Headline, Young Men Caution Not to Self-Pleasure with Banana Skins. It says, it's the latest bizarre trend for men, circulating, of course, on social media. What is it? It's using banana peels to according to...
the inside or the outside? Which side?
Well, the inside's got that...
the goop.
It's a moist. According to... everybody get ready. This is a call and response. According to Dr. Diana Gill...
Fish.
Well, that wasn't very hearty. According to Dr. Diana Gill... Fish. Josh, you going to play or not?
No, I'm not. That started before my time, and I therefore I'm not a part of it.
All right.
BC, before comedy. Dr. Diana Gill of the Prescription Service. Of the Prescription Service, Doctor for You, cautions against the, quote,
Doctor for You,
perverse practice. She says you could develop a rash and sores on the male member.
Okay.
Which could be painful and even lead to infection.
I've told you this.
Plus, if you're once again using the inside of a banana for self-pleasure, if you have a fruit or a latex allergy, it could be more susceptible to a reaction from the banana skin.
Remember the comedian who came in here? He used motor oil.
Boy.
And then there was a guy who did it so often that he was raw.
Yeah.
And he couldn't stop.
That's the problem. If you use a banana to masturbate with, your penis could split.
BC, once again, before comedy. Josh, you use a banana.
That's good.
Josh, if you use a banana, you can sing that song. Oh, yes, we have no erections today. Remember that classic?
BC is better than BJ before Josh. It'd be a little awkward to say.
So in any event, don't use banana skins, ladies, according to Dr. Gill.
No one is. When they say trend, they caught one guy.
I'm with you.
One guy who, of course, he's an influencer. You know, it's another loser that he has 8 million followers. Oh, great!
This
really
is kind of how that stuff starts.
Yeah, of
you're
course.
right.
Next thing you know, it'll be the masturbation with a banana challenge, and.
Wow. Well, now, Pat, you have a song devoted to this topic?
Well, here's that one guy.
Okay.
I masturbate with a banana. Doing it's the latest trend. But masturbating with a banana gives it a rash and it bends. It turns your fella yellow. Twice nightly, you might get salmonella or Peroni's if a banana's your bedfella. Someone get the chords right. I'm just a boy about 19, never flaccid or limp. I masturbate with a banana like an oversexed monkey or chimp. If I see bananas in the Jell-O, I get a long fella, cornier than Jefferson at Monticello. I have a yellow fella.
She's a hot Chiquita.
Oh no,
that can't be.
I would thank you to not ever do that again.
Sorry.
I just happened to look right in your face when you did that.
Sorry. In any event, they do recommend, however, bananas before you go to bed. So I guess you do this before you brush your teeth, though, right?
Well, yeah, of course.
Not necessarily.
Why would you not why would you do that? Brush your teeth and then eat a banana?
It says right before you go to bed.
It's one of those. I think
can't you eat a banana then right after brush your teeth and go to bed?
I just said that.
I think the worst. It's like coffee, and I would think banana with on the toothbrush toothpaste.
Yeah.
Orange juice ruins that.
Orange juice. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Now, I'll go on record as saying my mom used to always, for dessert, we'd have Jell-O with bananas in it.
Mm-hmm.
The worst.
Same here.
The worst. Ugh.
You don't like Jell-O with bananas?
No. No, I do not.
Okay.
Jell-O
No.
Jell-O is a substitute for real dessert.
You don't like Jell-O at all?
Not particularly.
Not even the black cherry?
I'll take my girls to the cafeteria, and they have the Jell-O right up front, and it's very colorful, so they always get it, then they never eat it.
Oh, that's well, you know what you do. You get
next
a
time you
doggy
don't get
bag, you take it home, you put it at the foot of their bed, and until they eat it, they don't get any food at all. They finish their meals.
Good idea. Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you,
Old
Dr.
school
Spock.
parenting, yes.
Okay, now, is that sports?
Why Jell-O when there's pudding? You
Yeah,
know,
no kidding. Yeah, thank you.
Get the pudding.
Is that sports? He's not done any hardly.
I don't.
Bless his heart.
Would you go Jell-O over pudding, chick?
What? It would be. I don't care for pudding that much.
You don't?
What? Real pudding with that skim on top?
No, I don't like
that skin part?
That's gross.
I love that.
Does anybody still make pudding on the stove?
I haven't heard of that in a long time.
You stand and stir it
I do.
forever?
Right.
I do. That's
You do?
Only way to
Good for
make it.
you.
Of course you do.
Good for you. That's
I
great.
also boil my hot dogs.
Yeah, I didn't really care for the pudding skin either.
Oh, really?
I would try to mix it in as much as I could.
However, if I did eat pudding, it would be butterscotch pudding, and nobody
love
likes
it.
butterscotch.
No,
I forgot that you're 1,000 years old.
love butterscotch pudding.
Does that
and maple nut long johns.
does that come with a sleeveless sweater?
Sleeveless,
Like a sweater vest?
No, like a cardigan.
You mean a sweater vest?
Sweater vest means you
sleeveless.
can't get an erection and you're just looking for caskets.
I beg
Oh
to
my
differ.
God, he's talking about me. Why?
What is I had my husband come over here and kick your ass.
Oh, is he a sweater vester?
He's got a couple. Yeah, it looks very
He
nice
wears a
on him.
sweater vest?
Really?
You got any
We'll get him
pictures
some
of him in a sweater
if he's got a sweater vest, get him some duct tape and popsicle sticks the next time he needs an erection.
Do you think there was anyone who ever like?
I hope you heard that, Andy.
Christy, I want you to send Tom a picture of your husband's erection the next time you
I've already got 6 of them.
Like driving around
Wearing the sweater vest.
pre-planning in his sweater vest, going to the funeral homes. That's what he said. It wasn't me. It's not me.
He said looking for
It's
caskets.
okay.
That's what he
I'm
said.
just saying, I'm the old guy that likes to make pudding the old-fashioned way.
And look how well you dress, by the way.
There you go.
Come on.
Look at this.
Look at
He's got the
nice
guns up.
polo shirt
Did
today.
he just flex for us?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
You're
it looked
welcome.
exactly like he was at the beach in one of those striped swimsuits from neck to ankle.
All right.
Right now, we have Mr. Chick McGee across the way. And do we have a little bit of a Simply Safe action?
Yes,
happening?
we do. Experts and customers love, and yours truly love Simply Safe. Comprehensive protection, people. You know that. And Simply Safe named Best Home Security System of 2024 by U.S. News and World Report, and also recognized for Best Customer Service in Home Security by Newsweek. Simply Safe's advanced technology protects every room, window, and door of your home, and high-def cameras keep watch for suspicious activity inside and out 24/7. And backed by professional monitoring for less than $1 a day, and there's no long-term contract ever. You'll get the emergency response you need at half the cost of traditional home security. And yes, Simply Safe is easy to install the system yourself. However, if you're a little skittish, you can have their professionals do it for you. And Simply Safe also has a 60-day risk-free trial. I've never heard tell of this. If you don't love your system, you can return it for a full refund. Protect your compound today. Bob and Tom Show listeners get a special 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Read the reviews. Everybody loves it, and as they kind of are leaning towards saying over there, Chick McGee did it.
That's right.
Chick McGee installed it, and when he moved, he installed it again.
I did it again.
Which means, obviously, you can do it, too. So, rest easy with Simply Safe. Coming up, we have a little preview of the Paris Olympics. We do not have my Paris Olympic music yet. I'll have it, I think, by the... What are you laughing at, Ace? It's unbelievable.
That means he wants to do a joke, I think, coming up. Yeah.
Well, that's why we have coming up the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
And you guys teased me about leaving my house. I left my house a couple weeks ago.
You did?
And I went out, interacted. I'll tell you what happened when we come back.
All right.
Only now, 2 weeks later, I can talk about it without crying. So
good. Okay, good.
Coming up.
The Chick McGee on the loose. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Thanks so much for tuning in and listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. You can see the Bob and Tom Show on our YouTube channel anytime. Even right now, just go to YouTube and search the Bob and Tom Show. Had some
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a...
Yippee!
I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Of course, our house band today, the Black Moods.
Smack Tom, Smack Tom. It's time now to smack Tom. He's been running his mouth again. He's been pissing us off again. Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom, Smack Tom.
I'll handle the lyrics.
And we smack Tom.
Morgan Freeman reading Little Miss Muffet sat on the sofa, eating her curd and whey. Along came a spider.
It's too good.
Down
Perfect, man.
Can you do Liam Neeson doing one?
3 blind mice. See how they run.
What are they running from?
I'm a man who's kidnapped my daughter.
Right. Do you have any special skills?
I don't know who they are. I don't know what these mice want. But if they're looking for some cheese, I'll tell you this.
Oh, come on. I'm loving this.
Pacino and Hickory Dickory?
Hickory Dickory died. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 3 and all went wee. And that's wrong. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub.
What were the 3 men in a tub doing?
A butcher,
Rub-a-dub-dub,
a
3 men in
baker,
a tub.
and a candlestick maker. I know who you 3 are. I know what the 3 of you do. But I'm going to tell you this. This bathtub doesn't have a lot of time.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
Which would be his penis.
Wow. Boy, what if he misses and like hits his thumb?
Well, then that would hurt, Bob.
Yeah, there's a bone in there.
That's really going to hurt.
That's going to hurt.
Hold on a second. Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bob Vila.
Bob Vila, the
Hiya, Bob.
famed home repair host. How's it going, Bob?
Pretty good.
Good. What can we do for you?
Hey, you guys are talking about something. It's pretty common.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the home repair guys do it. I do it all the time.
You actually take a nail and pound it into your penis on purpose?
Heck yeah.
Now,
Really?
do you use a nail gun or do you use a regular traditional hammer and nail?
Oh, I'm not a conservative guy. Just use a nail.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I was at the hardware store the other day picking up a nail just for that.
Uh-huh.
And I took it up to the counter. The guy goes, that'll be $1. I go, great. He goes, that'll be $1.04 with tax. I go, tax? Wait, I am kinky?
Tax too. Hey, this is Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Can I just say that I really love doing this program?
Oh, thank you.
As a comedian, this is like such a fun. It's actually entertaining and fun to do it. And as a comedian, you do a lot of shows, and I did a radio program a few weeks ago, and they introduced me as the bad boy of comedy. I never said I was the bad boy of anything, nor do I want to be introduced as such.
Where'd they get
Only in comedy do you ever hear that. You never hear that in other professions. You never hear, he's the bad boy of gynecology. See the guy putting on his gloves with his fingers cut off?
Had his finger in a dike.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Some like Bud, some like Schlitz, but for me, it's
Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here, and there's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Happy to be here. Let's see now. I'm just trying to get organized over here. Coming up, we've got, ooh, that's ugly.
What?
What do you got?
Leprosy in the news.
Huh.
That's making a comeback. That's unfortunate.
Is that just, well...
I mean, how many diseases you hear about in the Bible that are still
stuff just
hanging
falls
out?
Off? Is this stuff just falls off?
Yeah, we got... this is awful. We got an eel inside some idiot.
Well, he put it there, though, right?
Apparently. And then we've got, this is interesting, erectile dysfunction and your computer.
I think it cures erectile dysfunction.
I think
have you
access to all that.
Where to
I
go?
think there are a lot of guys that the erections go with the computer.
Maybe depend on it.
Yeah, but those are all things that are coming up. But right now we have to dip our toes into the world of sports with Chick McGee.
Can you imagine, Tom, we were kids, how if adult entertainment was so easily available when we were just starting to find out about our bodies? Are you kidding me?
When I went to a movie over the weekend and they had a preview of a movie that's coming up. Does this name? You'll know this. I'll run this by Josh. Does the name Carol Doda mean anything to you?
No.
Pat?
No.
Doesn't.
Christy?
Nope.
Nothing to me either.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope.
Ace?
No.
Oh, Carol Doda became famous in San Francisco and then eventually worldwide as a topless dancer that had augmented boobs, and it was like this huge national and international story.
Really?
Yeah, and now there's a documentary coming out about it.
Huh. It wasn't like Ayn Rand, the fan dancer, not Ayn Rand, the
no, it was
author.
What year was Carol?
Yeah, what year?
I think it was mid-'60s, but it was a scandal.
Because they were like some of the first.
And they got into the whole thing about stripping and that whole thing. But in any event, there's yet another documentary.
Carol Doda, topless at the Condor.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was talking about the fan dancer they had for the Right Stuff astronauts in the movie. Yeah, that was a real person. She was, I think her name was Ayn Rand. Not Ayn Rand.
Not the.
There were some famous strippers out there. Tempest Storm. They were just famous for stripping.
Gypsy Rose Lee.
Yeah.
Rose Lee, of course, yeah.
I remember as a little kid seeing them and thinking, this is so not erotic.
Even as a little kid?
Oh, when you're coming of age, going, this is what I have to look forward to, this ridiculous, all these stupid feathers. And
it's a naked girl.
Barely. You got to put up
I ignored the boas.
Yeah, you got to put up with 30 minutes of boas. Hey, let's get right to it, okay?
30 minutes of boas.
I mean, today in the world of porn, Josh, you were telling me they don't even have the storyline anymore. It's just...
you can find that, yeah.
Right to it.
Yeah. What's your name? Hi, nobody cares. And then they get right to it.
It's hard to talk with this. Okay, I'm sorry.
I
Is that
believe it
sports?
was the mid-'60s that Carol Doda
Yeah,
became
okay. But anyways, that was a big deal. But let's move forward here. Let's see. What's your name again? Chick. Sports.
I'm really busy.
Okay. Well, I'll do a sports story for you.
Oh, hang on. Yes, Dusty May is going to be head basketball coach at Michigan, leaving Florida Atlantic after 6 seasons. He's turned that into a very successful program. We had NIT winners over the weekend, Tom.
I'm aware of that.
I don't know if you have any sort of... I don't know if you've gone on record with the NIT champion or not. I don't know what's going on.
On this show, we hate to nitpick. Thank you.
Oh, for God's sake, Tom. We know it's the NIT tournament. Let's see. VCU, Utah, Indiana State.
VCU, the Fighting Charlies.
Not
Virginia.
VCU, is it?
VCU.
Oh, all right.
It is.
Fighting Charlies?
Oh, no.
Really? Anybody get that?
Virginia
Yes.
Commonwealth.
Sure, yeah. Sorry.
VC.
Okay, there we go.
VCU.
Here's where we would play our new Paris Olympics music, but apparently
I only
it's
have
not
the
ready yet.
I have the Generation 1 version of it.
Time now for an Olympic update. No,
That's too serious. Doesn't have a French feel at all.
not at all. How about this? More and more.
What is that?
Amore pain.
Amore pane.
What does that have to do with France?
We're Frenching it up for you.
Yes.
We're doing the best we can.
Nazareth.
You like that?
Nope.
Why not?
Too French.
Too French. Yeah, that's not fun either.
Okay, we'll do something else and come back to the French thing because I think I've got something that'll work. I'm going to have to do a little homework here. Hang
All
on.
right, I'm going to place this. I never do this, taking these stories out of order. I like to think of my sportscast as a tapestry.
A well-oiled
carefully,
machine.
carefully planned
Really?
presentation.
I like to think of it as a sieve.
A sieve?
Yeah, what flows in flows out immediately. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me try this.
Oh, you should try playing it on the radio. Very French. Oh, and it's the Olympics.
Oh, wait a minute. It's my, is that my sport? That's my sports intro.
This is the beta version of your French Olympic theme.
That sounds like my sports intro.
That's the whole idea, you see. I called my friend Matt. I said, can you do something that'll calm Chick down, somehow referencing his egomaniacal sportscast?
He said, yeah, that'll...
This is the beta version.
He said that'll be $5,000. Then he pumped this out of AI.
Pat's right over here for free with an accordion pad.
Took him 10 seconds.
The new version, it'll be a little more.
I'm opening a can of worms. I have no idea what this story's about.
This is fun.
Paris resurrected a 110-year-old race to find the fastest waiter and waitress in the city.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Over the weekend, a few hundred servers participated in the waiters' race, which first took place in 1914.
Now, see, I get in trouble when I go into a restaurant and ask, what's the waiter's race?
No.
Sir, we need you to leave.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If I want sushi and I want it served by that guy, not this, whoever this person is.
Competitors
You imposter.
put on their uniforms, loaded up their trays with the regulation pastry, a small but empty coffee cup, and a full glass of water.
No good.
Before making a 1 1/4 mile loop,
No good.
starting and finishing at City
Coffee
Hall.
cup with no coffee in it? Pointless.
Yeah, I agree. It should be
agree,
filled.
yeah,
What do I do? A coffee cup crazy glued onto the tray? No.
Oh, my goodness. This guy has to be a folk hero. He is, he's the waiter that was the fastest. Sammy Lamrus.
Sammy Lamrus.
Sammy Lamrus and Pauline van Wymeersch were the fastest waiter.
They don't
and
sound
waitress.
French at all.
Okay.
Well, you could tell it was from France because they were actively ignoring all the customers and sneaking a cigarette halfway through the race. It was
Sorry to bother you. Will you take my order?
Oh, you want something?
To make it authentic, they had a guy, they were almost done, and some guy said, send this back to the kitchen. This is no good.
Do we have anything for China? Any music? For
Oh, boy.
Wait a minute, hang on a second.
No.
Hold on, give me a moment.
What this music has to have a name. Can we find out what the Olympic theme, ABC, and
Is this a
ABC Olympic theme?
is this from a
Olympic
movie
theme?
or is this some classical?
No, this was always the music they used.
Yeah.
I know, but
Jim
was it,
McKay, and
was
I
it
don't
a
know where it
classical?
came from. I don't know.
What? So we got. Here
You know
we
who
got
used
this.
to write music is David McCallum. Did you know?
It's kind of Frenchy.
Okay. You always use that one though.
I don't want that one.
Hello.
This says Leo Arnaud's Bugler's Dream fanfare.
Oh, Bugger's Dream. That's for the English Olympics.
It's not buglers.
Yes.
Oh,
Of course it's Buglers.
Nope.
B-U-G-L-E-R-S.
Whoops. Yeah, it's
Yes, it's the Bugler's Dream fanfare from the Charge Suite.
whoops! Wrong.
A company in China has broken the Guinness World Record for the largest balloon
What the hell's
sculpture
this?
of a landmark.
Chinese
It's
music.
Chinese music.
Yeah.
I'm not playing it.
It's actually so relaxing.
Oh yeah,
This is like you're at the spa,
somebody walking on my back,
falling asleep.
Yeah,
I love it.
You will feel a slight probing.
Why is there a German guy in my?
Just.
Why is it Dr. Strange level?
Just relax.
Hey Werner, you want to get that lady back
I'm
here?
not saying we won't get our hair mussed. Company in China broken the Guinness World Record, the largest balloon sculpture of a landmark.
Oh, this is really dumb.
20 balloon artists used 100,000 balloons to create the giant sculpture of the Great Wall of China, measuring a total length, width, and height of 127, let's call it 128 feet.
So these balloon artists, they have a 9 to 5 full-time gig?
Probably.
Apparently.
Balloon art every day?
Do you think those balloons just blow themselves up?
Oh, okay.
Who do you think works kids' parties? Come on.
Okay.
Initiated by the China Senior Health Association, the challenge aimed to leverage the positive image of the Great Wall. Hang on a second. Is that a positive image?
I think so. It's one of the great defenses of all time, isn't it?
Great. They just put a wall up?
Didn't work, though, did it?
Oh, I don't know.
It worked for a while. Until they invented the ladder.
Had to have been somewhat effective at some point. Yeah.
Challenge aimed to leverage a positive image of the Great Wall as a symbol of protection and defense. Defense.
Well, if they wanted to put up defense, they didn't need de-wall.
Good.
Do you think there are more Chinese restaurants called the Great Wall than any other name?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's probably a competition between Chihuahuas named Pepe. Chinese restaurants called the Great Wall.
And although I know that 8 is in a lot of the Chinese restaurants.
Is that a lucky number?
It must be a lucky number, a fortunate number. For China, 8.
So, I'm sorry. So, what's the point of this fake wall of balloons?
Well, it coincided, I'm not making this up,
Okay.
with Shingles Awareness Week.
What?
You'd think they would have made a great roof.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
You know something? I would argue, but I can't. That's as profound a statement as you've ever made.
The event called on...
You never hear about the Great Roof of China.
No.
You don't.
There's a roofing guy over in Beijing. He calls his place Great Roof of China. He does TV commercials.
What about the great back deck? What about the great rec room? What about the great
mud room?
Why are they worried about Great Wall?
Yeah. You got great walls, sure, but if you don't have a great roof, walls are going to fall down.
Yeah.
Do you ever call somebody and say, hey...
The walls aren't going to fall down without a roof.
Wow.
The roof would fall down without the walls.
Is Bill Wall there?
Wait a second.
Is Joe Wall there?
I got it backwards.
Sorry, there are no walls in this house.
Well, what's keeping the house up then?
Oh, you got it.
What's holding the roof up would be the proper joke.
What?
Christy got it right. She's the only one. It's unbelievable. What a crowd of idiots we are. So they built this...
Shingles Awareness Week, Tom. Middle-aged and elderly individuals to actively build their own immune Great Wall.
That's actually a very good idea.
To protect their health.
Have you had that one? It's a two-shotter, you know.
Yes, I know. My father had polio. He's got shingles. The most painful event of his life. I hope
you get anal shingles so bad that you beg them to take your life.
Where do you get the shingles?
Anal shingles?
You can get anal
No.
Yeah, I'm willing you to get them.
Where do you think the phrase on a shingle came from?
Holy hell.
There is a very effective shingles vaccine. I highly recommend you get it. Ladies and gentlemen, talk to your healthcare professional. But so that's cool that they're promoting that in China.
Let's see.
Wow. So balloons, huh?
Some of those
balloon wall.
You'd go crazy for some of those balloon sculptures.
I usually like them, but this one seems especially dumb.
Have you seen a picture of it?
Yeah. And
I kind of wanted to do that because
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's impressive that they kept them all together.
They're first of all, they're really an ugly color.
Yeah.
They're the wall color.
That's a great color.
No, it's not.
They're gold.
Balloons should be festive. Those look like used condoms.
Well,
That's kind of a tan.
No,
the Great Wall doesn't look like it's made out of Skittles.
no.
Boy, a wall of Skittles.
No, that'd be your ideal wall, huh?
No, I
eat your way through it.
M&M's.
Eat your way. Oh boy.
So, anyways, Shingles Awareness Week in China. But
where do you get the shingles typically?
Where?
Evidently,
skin,
locker rooms, toilet seats.
Skin. They're horrific. My dad had them, and he said it was worse than when he had polio. But Chick would, of course, not
The
acknowledge
second
that.
worst thing
I've had 'em
was
twice.
admitting he was my son.
I had them twice, and they were both on the right side on my midsection.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hurt?
Itched a little bit. They were.
Oh, you got lucky, it sounds like.
Yeah, I did get lucky.
Hurts, don't it?
Just little bumps?
Yeah, like a rash. It starts like
Oh, wait a
it looks
minute.
like a rash.
Oh, I know what he's after. Go ahead, do it again.
Hurts, don't it?
Titty twister. You happy now?
Oh, they're allowed to say that.
TIDDY. It was the name of a famous tornado in Toledo. The
Are you
Toledo
ready?
Titty Twister. Everybody knows about that.
You are quite the spin doctor.
Professional escape artist has set the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to escape from a water tank upside down with restrained hands and feet.
This thing is terrifying.
Are you ready? Escapologist.
Oh,
Is that a
Andrew Basso. Out the old asso. Earned the inaugural record title after escaping from a water tank 2 minutes, 11 seconds.
I didn't think they would allow that. This guy is, it's like a big aquarium,
Yes.
the size of a big casket.
Can you see in while he's...
Yes, and they drop him in, and then they put locks on it. So you see him undoing the handcuffs, and then he has to dislocate his foot to get out of the restraint.
But he can't breathe, right?
No, he can't breathe.
He's holding his breath the whole time.
Yes.
But Tom
And then
Cruise
he
can hold his breath for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Then he shoves his hands up, and without being able to see the lock, he picks the lock. Yeah, it's terrifying.
Or he'll have us believe those things.
Well, it's very clear what's happening. What I don't understand is I don't know what, if there was a signal, if he couldn't do it, what he would do.
Like a help, like a...
Yeah, is there a
like
help
safe signal?
Crap in the
Yeah. Really ink it
Yeah,
up.
that's it.
So that's to send up a...
Hey, look, you see me take a dump.
Yeah.
I need you to come get me.
You think I was just doing that for my health?
Yeah.
Help me.
If I do the brown squid, you know I need out.
I'm scared. Listen.
That's actually coming up in the news.
Brown squid?
Yeah. But it's terrifying. I highly recommend watching it. It's on the Guinness World Records website. It's
No thanks.
I don't like...
Pass on that.
Real, no, I'm telling you, you're going to
Scary.
get... It's scary.
I'll live my life.
Nothing exciting. You can go watch a hockey game.
How long did it take him?
2 minutes.
2 minutes and something. 2 minutes and change.
That's nothing. Yeah.
Could you hold your breath for 2 minutes?
I could. If I really had to, sure.
Go.
Well, I don't have to.
I'm going to hold my breath.
I could
starting,
never do that.
When we come back, I can breathe again during the break.
25 seconds. You'll be
Okay. Holding my breath.
I highly recommend watching it. It's really scary.
Well, you're breathing in and out of your nose.
That's not true at all.
Christy Lee, what's coming up?
Oh, we have a scary story out of Florida where leprosy is apparently spreading.
I'm a leper.
Have you ever heard of dead butt syndrome or
Heard of it. I wrote it.
What
they
about
opened for the Ramones, didn't they?
the rare condition that makes your face distort demonically? Have you seen this?
No.
It's right up your alley, Josh.
No, man, it sounds awful.
Update on the story we had the other day about the guy that wanted the selfie with the lion.
Yeah, he's still dead.
Still dead. He buried the lead. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the...
Yeah,
Okay,
Tom.
can you introduce Carl?
Yeah, I'm Graber.
Yay!
And that's our bass player right over there. That's Carl.
I am Carl.
Yay! That leaves, of course, our drummer. And I am Barry.
Nice. Hello, Barry.
It's so nice to see all of you again.
Hi, Barry.
We've been on a tour of the world for the last 15 years.
Well, that would explain. Now, how far have you gotten?
Well, we hit Lancaster, we hit Ocean. Okay, that was 98.
Intercourse?
Right? And let's see, then in 99, we took... must have been over
I
the
see.
Greenville, Ohio.
It's the Electric Amish, and
Been in 2000.
Okay,
All right. We don't need the whole world.
we have a limited amount of time here.
No.
You asked.
Don't leave anything out.
So, fellas, I know you've got a couple tunes for us.
As a matter of fact, we've been hearing rumors. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. We heard rumors that your own Christy Lee is dating an Amish fella.
That's
That's
right.
a rumor.
That's correct.
That is true.
She spends weekends churning butter and putting up barns.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're hearing.
True.
We've heard a lot of people bragging about dating Christy, but it turns out this one's actually true. He used to live up around us, and we heard the rumors, found out it's true, so we wrote a little song about the situation.
Oh boy.
With Brother Daniel.
Love to hear this.
People. Are you ready? All set, Graber. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's an Amish man who is in danger. He met a heathen blonde but couldn't change her. Her name is Christy Lee. It's obvious to me. Odds are they won't be in church tomorrow. Secret Amish man. Secret Amish man. They gave you a phone number and took away your beard. We all told him don't date fancy ladies. You're asking for a one-way trip to Hades. But she must have begged him please. Probably got down on her knees. And odds are neither one of them were praying. Secret Amish man. Secret Amish man. He's plugging in his tool now and stopped doing things by hand.
Baking maple syrup on a Sunday. Then reading news with Bob and Tom the next day. She's straddling both worlds. She's a half-cocked Amish girl. Christy Lee keeps begging for it both ways. Christy's Amish man. Christy's Amish man. He's filling up her pie hole. She's polishing his wood.
Well, there you go.
That didn't
Christy's Amish
Wow.
I think I'm flattered.
Sure, you should.
You know, that last phrase didn't rhyme. I don't know if you guys... it was really nice.
Whew, hope he's listening.
Well, he's probably polishing his wood.
Probably building a barn.
They're a lot better than I remember.
The Electric Amish.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
just 10 minutes earlier at his divorce trial, pulled dynamite from his briefcase and set it off, killing himself and seriously wounding his wife's lawyer, severing the lawyer's limbs.
Wow.
Witnesses said the explosion occurred during proceedings to determine how the couple's property would be split. For once, a lawyer got the charge that cost him an arm and a leg.
And on a high one, that a boy.
Good move. Throw away the script and get out.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
I can't think about the big picture. It's just hard, don't you think, to be human right now? I mean, we got stresses and pressures. I've got suicide bombers and gingivitis. Something's gonna
Something's gonna get me.
It is. What do you? I mean, I do the best I can. I floss twice a day and spy on my neighbor because that's what they said. That's what they said.
To do that.
Keep your eyes open. Let us know if you see something fishy.
That's
what
right.
they said. And I don't know. You think that's going to work? There was a lady in Florida that gave birth and didn't know she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that lady watching your back? Really?
You want that lady voting?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure she's a nice lady, but something tells me things get by her. That's all I'm saying. I mean, how do you?
Yeah.
I have a baby.
I thought I had indigestion.
A little backfire from a burrito the other day. It's a baby.
Yeah.
Here, can I help you through the X-ray machine, Mr. Otta?
Yeah. Yes.
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that.
Hello.
And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control more
yes. The relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Hi, this is Paul.
And this is Storm.
And we're Paul and Storm.
How soon?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Chicky boy.
That's me.
You alluded to you being out in the world earlier.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I went out. I ran some errands.
Yes.
I had some lunch on site.
By yourself?
No. One of the ex-wives. I forget which one. And then
One of your ex-wives?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all look alike. And then
Can I guess which one?
You guys.
We all know which one.
We know which
This is why he doesn't like to tell stories.
I call her Deuce.
I like that. I like that one.
And then, so I go to the license branch, and it was amazing, in and out. But in my little itty-bitty baby world of celebrity, I have never been recognized by more people over a shorter period of time than at the license branch. It was
Well, answer the question. Did they give you the vanity plate 69 mom?
What?
I told you that in confidence. I would have that, or the ex-wife that I'm going to have to talk to through a lawyer now because you're running your trap over there.
You shouldn't have mentioned that part of the story. Good for you.
Yeah.
It was very nice. Yes, I don't
Very
know.
nice.
I don't know if they rushed me through because I'm somebody.
Yeah.
But I got to use my line on the one. Aren't you Chick McGee? And I said, if I'm not, I'm wearing his underwear.
Probably didn't notice because you had the Chick McGee on your lapel. With your
Yeah, he wears a name tag out in public. Yes.
I don't do that anymore.
Okay. You ever know anybody that had a
lovely lunch?
You ever know anybody that had a?
I had a beef Manhattan.
A name tag that they would clip on their clothes all the time.
What?
No, I mean,
No.
not if it wasn't for work.
You would love that.
What are you saying,
I
you
never used
lunatic?
You would love other people to wear.
No,
name
I knew some people that they went to a lot of public events where you'd have to get those stick-on things on your
Yes.
jackets, and they actually had their own
Made.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
This guy was a very prominent political guy. So.
Oh, well.
Abe Lincoln?
Close, related to president actually, but he had his own
vice president.
No.
No,
It was president.
Yeah. The point being, I thought it was a little bit
fat president.
Yes, I thought it was a little pretentious, but now it's time to move forward here in the world of
Well, since we're all
news
here
and sports.
on a Monday, that means we did not win the Mega Millions jackpot, did we, Chick?
No. Do we have another drawing tonight?
We have another drawing worth $1.1 billion.
Tell me when it gets to 1.5.
You know, well,
something life-changing.
Yes.
And Powerball's close to $1 billion.
The next drawing for Mega Millions is Tuesday night.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Powerball has grown to $750 million.
Oh, yeah, I know you're a lottery guy, Pat.
Not really. No. But I just know things.
Oh, he's
Really?
a nice
You
gentleman.
don't play?
I played on this one.
Oh, okay.
I have $20 in it.
I'm going to play on these. I'm going to go by myself, and you guys don't get nothing. You had your
Okay.
chance.
Had our chance.
Yeah.
He bought the last.
I bought 60. Yes, $60.
Those don't carry over to Tuesday's drawing?
No.
They didn't.
Of course not.
Well, no wonder that the price keeps going up.
You got to buy new ones?
Can I just have these? You know, though, if you do the quick pick,
Yep.
I mean, what are the odds that...
It's one in several hundred million,
Yeah,
typically.
I know, but so you have a quick pick,
right?
And then more or less you're asking to quick pick again those numbers.
Yes.
Because that's how the balls come out. So are you ahead picking numbers yourself, or are you ahead?
I don't know.
Oh, I see what you're
You think
saying.
more people have won picking numbers themselves or doing the quick pick route?
That's a
I've
great
heard
question.
picking numbers yourself.
I do both.
I read an article once. Yeah.
I have
Is that right?
I have a group
I think
of numbers.
people think if they pick them, they're going to do better because they think that God
They're lucky numbers.
deserve them. Yeah.
I think we should figure a way to fix the lottery.
Thank you. That's very helpful.
We know people.
No, we don't.
No.
There's a wonderful movie out there, and I'm one of the only people who like this movie. It's called Lucky Numbers.
I liked it.
With John Travolta
Because
and Lisa
of you.
Kudrow and Ed O'Neill.
I stayed away because I heard it stunk to high heaven, and then you said, no, watch it, and I did, and I enjoyed it.
It's wonderful. It's
Is it
silly.
about fixing the lottery?
Yep.
Ah.
It's based on a true story.
Lisa Kudrow plays a weather lady who draws the numbers.
Oh, wow.
Aw.
And she almost kills herself trying to pull the numbers. That's what she
Bryan
said.
Cranston's in one about fixing the lottery with.
That was also a true story, wasn't it?
Annette
Yeah.
Bening, yeah.
See, people have tried it, Tom, but no one's ever succeeded. Let us be the first.
Let's not.
Where's the closest with non-extradition? Where would that be? Is it Costa Rica? No, that's not right.
Oh, the country you have to get to?
Somalia, maybe.
Why?
Shut up.
Stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Haiti. Go to Haiti.
That property's cheap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can get beachfront.
Don't you think somebody in Haiti ran on the plat to be the mayor? We're getting rid of this name. It's a negative. We're going to call it Lovey.
I sure hope
Probably,
so.
yeah. And then he was assassinated on the platform. But
that explains Haiti.
Is that
I guess.
sports?
No, I've got. Oh, where did my story
Did we
go?
ever find proper Chinese music?
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes, Chick played great music.
Johnny Manziel has. Oh no, Johnny Manziel's not Chinese, is he?
No, not anymore.
I don't know. Johnny Manziel has an opportunity to play professional football waiting for him if he chooses to accept what is an open invitation. I'm saying this because Tom loves Johnny Manziel. He's
Roots for him.
Didn't they show him during the
cocky
NCAA
old
tournament?
guy.
He was at one of the games.
If you
as a
haven't
fan.
seen the documentary about Johnny Manziel on
Netflix,
it's really good. And I don't know. Next to Bill Belichick coming off in the most negative way in the history of the world, Johnny Manziel would be a close second.
Oh,
Because he's being interviewed in his parents' basement drinking beer.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a little rough.
Yeah, it's not.
But this is involving the indoor football.
AFL, Tom, that's right. The Arena Football League. They reached out to Johnny Football. He won. That's right. He won the Heisman Trophy. And they hope to get him on the field during their first season back in existence.
Did you ever go to one of those games? They were great.
I would love to go to.
Did you ever go to one, Christy?
I did not.
They were terrific. It was really fun.
Kurt Warner, that's where he started.
Yeah, the Iowa Barnstormers. I like their helmets.
So is
They have little
Johnny
goggles on.
sober these days?
I don't know. The AFL, which last went bankrupt in 2019, is set to relaunch in April with 16 teams.
What?
For a 10-game season.
Cool.
Albany, New York, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Nashville, Tennessee, Trenton, New Jersey,
What
Atlanta,
are the
Georgia.
names of the teams?
I don't know. Lake Charles, Louisiana, Orlando, Florida, Odessa, Texas, Council Bluffs, Iowa, Salina, Kansas, Park City, Kansas. Oh, 2 teams in Kansas. Oh, maybe on one different ends. Billings, Montana, Salem, Oregon, Rapid City, South Dakota, and Everett, Washington.
Cool.
That is cool.
That is.
I would go to a game for sure. It's fun. That'd be cool for Johnny to maybe make a
It
comeback.
would. I think he should do it.
Didn't
And I don't
Kiss
know
own
anything
an
about his
arena
life.
football team at one point?
Yeah, Los
yeah.
Angeles, right? The LA
Kiss.
Kiss. Yeah.
Boy, that's bizarre.
Isn't it?
Is, yeah.
Did they have like big tongues on their helmets or something?
No, but the
logo.
Jimmy Pardo, our buddy comedian Jimmy Pardo, had season tickets.
Oh, that's right. He's a big Kiss fan.
And then at one point he said, yes, some of the cheerleaders are scantily clad.
Ah, I bet.
Yes. Let's see here. I don't know if they're going to have the names of the teams here. I'm still looking.
Well, perhaps we should do this while you're
hang on, I'm
off
reading.
the air. It's exciting for us to watch you read.
Hey, I'm with Chick. You asked him.
Yeah, well, I thought perhaps he could.
Albany Firebirds, Minnesota Myth, Nashville Cats,
Nashville Cats,
Philadelphia Soul, Georgia Force, Louisiana Voodoo, Orlando Predators, West Texas Desert Hawks, Iowa Rampage, Salina Liberty, Southwest Kansas Storm, Wichita Regulators, Regulate, Billings Outlaws.
The Regulators? What are they, the Fighting Metamucils? What the?
Billings Outlaws, Oregon Black Bears, Rapid City Marshals, and the Washington Wolfpack.
John Bon Jovi owned the original Philadelphia Soul.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He's got a great new song, by the way. Have you heard that?
No, but you told us about it.
I think it's terrific. I like it
Very much.
mucho.
You like it very much?
I do. I think it's terrific, really terrific tune.
Can we get season tickets for the show and we'll start going to the AFL game?
Which city do you want to fly to every week?
All of them.
I'll go to Council Bluffs. Right there next to Omaha. I love Omaha. They got good casinos in Council Bluffs.
Where's the
Which one's the closest?
What about is there a Lambert's close by to any of these teams?
The home of the Throwed Rolls?
Yeah.
The Gulf Shores, Alabama, and Springfield, Missouri, and Cape Girardeau, Missouri.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly.
We don't have
Sykeston, Missouri.
We've got Kansas, but we don't have any Missouris.
Okay. Well, when we come back, we'll try to get back on track. We have.
What does that mean?
We have coming up Botox for the male member. It's a thing.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't want a wrinkly sack, do you?
Well, yeah, it's supposed to look that way, isn't it?
Well, you're going to find out.
Didn't some guy try to iron it? Remember that?
Oh.
We're going to find out about that when we come back.
He did.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB.
You know, here at Charlie's Tavern, I stay mighty busy making drinks, but the phone, it never stops ringing. I love Tendon Bar. This job is really great. My customers are thirsty, and I hate to make them wait. But it always seems the phone rings as I start to pour a beer. It's some fella asking me to page his friends he says are here. Okay, buddy, you hold the phone, and I'll check to see if they're here. Is Seymour Butts around? Have you seen Dick Peter? Are you Jack Hinoff? Is anyone Sharon Peter? Have you seen a Harry Beaver or you a Peter Smoker? And it seems like almost every night I'm paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Have you seen a Mr. Bader?
No, but you can check back later.
Could you find a hairy ball sack?
Not right now, you'll have to call back.
Fill the crackhead if you please.
He's among the absentees.
Do you know Ivana Wiener?
Sorry, no, I haven't seen her.
Phone rings.
There it is.
You know, this worked yesterday in rehearsal.
Does anybody hear the phone ringing?
I hear it. My headphones.
You heard the phone
Oh,
ring?
you hear did you hear the
ring
phone
in
ring?
your headphones?
Wait a minute, ring it again.
Did I answer it or not?
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, wait, I just heard it.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
I'm sorry, I can't hear. There's someone
Speak up, Dan.
clearing their throat in my
Hello,
mic.
Charlie's Tavern.
What's the matter? Is it noisy in there?
Yeah.
I was hoping you could page somebody for me.
Sure, who are you looking for?
I'm trying to find a Mr. Padasso. His first name is Stuart, but they call him Stu.
Stu Padasso?
That's right.
All right, hold on. Excuse me, everybody. Hey, is there a stupid asso here?
Right here.
Does anyone know a stupid asso?
He's over there. I see him.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Someone said he just left with Haywood.
Haywood who?
Haywood Jablomi.
No, but buy me dinner and drinks and we'll talk.
Wow,
That'd be a wacky twist, wouldn't it? Hey, Bob and Tom are doing it.
There's the phone. The phone's ringing.
The phone's ringing.
Hello, Charlie's Tavern.
Yeah, hi. Could you pay someone for me?
Sure. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a Miss Fingerdoo.
What, do you want to kill her?
First name Wilma.
Wilma Fingerdoo. Sorry, somebody says she's in the back room with Willie.
Willie who?
Willie Fisterbottom.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt, baby. Whoa, man.
What ethnicity was that supposed to be?
What the hell was that?
I have no idea.
Okay. They call here several times a night, and it's always the same. He asks me if I'll page his friend, and then he says their name. Hey, is BJ Hunter there? Can you find a Peter Wanker? I'm looking for a man to kiss. Have you seen Woody Spanker? Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but we call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker. Really? My song is nearly over now, so I'll cut to the quick. Who knew there were so many guys named Peter, Rod, and Dick? And if you see somebody, or if you need somebody, Paige, let me be quite blunt.
Uh-oh.
I'll try my best to find him, or my name's not Michael Hunt. Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Yeah, his name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Is Mike Hunt here?
Jeez. Paging Michael Hunt.
It's not on the script.
Paging Michael. You're supposed to say.
Paging Michael
Give me the
Hunt.
last part of the song again, would you please, Steve? You're supposed to say Paging Michael Hunt, then say
Paging Richard Smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Oh, yeah, name is Richard. They call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker. Paging Richard Smoker.
Paging Michael
There
Hunt.
we go.
Paging Michael Hunt. Is Mike Hunt here?
That went well.
See, that really makes a difference when you
set it
do
up.
that stuff,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Years.
Oh, yes.
Going to school became a stinking fashion show.
Mm-hmm.
We're school shopping. My daughter tells me she's going to need new blue jeans. Okay. I go to Walmart. I get her new blue jeans. Well, you think I pooped in her lunch bucket or something. She wads them up, throws them back at me. She goes, Mother, what are those? Teenage daughters talk like this.
Yeah, they do.
And all teenage girls seem to think the sound is a word.
Yeah. Rick Schrader is our guest, and Rick is on his, well, frankly, you're on your second marriage. I don't know if I should bring this up.
Yes, I am. Maybe men and women living together is just too much anyway. I think, it's just too much pressure. I think men and women should live around the corner from each other. Much better let you call each other up every morning. Hello, you being a jerk? Yes, I am. Click, right? That's you. Go to a movie, instead of getting up every morning and spinning the big pain wheel. Today's mind game, vague remarks about your failures at work. Hey, all right.
Hi, this is Nick. Thank you, Peterman Brothers.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chickster.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's someone who's being extraordinarily helpful. It's Tom Christie.
Well, thank you very much. It's my job over here. Coming up, we have Kermit the Frog in the news.
I love Kermit.
And we have an eel in the news inside a guy.
Like a jerk?
No, an eel.
I
An eel.
eel. I thought you said a heel.
We have a reason to get up and walk around. Plus, we have an odd story about Botox being injected into the male member by semi-qualified healthcare professionals, I guess.
My name is Botox.
I'd never heard of this. It sounds like a terrible idea.
I got shot in the Botox.
We'll find out what that is.
Chick, you mentioned heel.
Yeah.
When you have a bag of bread, you have a loaf of bread, do you throw the heels away? What do you do with them?
I look forward to the.
They go to the Ducks in Tom's house. That's a good thing.
You don't like the heel?
No, you tear it up and take it to the Ducks.
That's why you don't have any hair on your chest.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
My grandpa always said that's where all the nutrients were in the
because it all
crust.
runs down to the bottom.
in the crusts and stuff.
That's why
there's no truth to that. Or I don't know that there is.
I just have a forest of hair, and you are
really.
You look so the heels you're like excited about.
Oh, I do. Yes, absolutely.
Would you buy a loaf of heels?
You mean oops all heels? Yes, I would.
Doesn't that sound like a band from the late 70s? Have you seen Loaf of Heels? Oh, my God, yeah. Flock of Seagulls sucks.
Do you take them from either end and make a sandwich out of them, or do you?
No, I only use one heel at a time.
Okay.
I've never tried double heels.
So you open.
Wait a minute. Double Heels?
Double Heel.
By Crick and Watson?
Oh, that's right. RNA, DNA.
You open the bread.
Right.
And there's that heel right up front.
Yeah.
You use that immediately?
Yes.
Wow.
Almost always.
See, I keep that in there as what I consider
like
a mold buffer.
Yes, or like a bookcase. Yes.
Yeah.
Bookend,
yeah.
And it goes, and then when I get to the end and I have only two heels, I toast them, and then I usually have something like fried eggs that kind of the yolk, and I use those
nice.
for. Yeah.
So you could make them technically into the so-called gas house or bookity-bookity or egg in a basket that we discussed.
I'm sorry, but yes, I could. Yeah, you could.
He brought it up.
Right. I didn't mean to bring that part.
All I'm hearing about on the streets, people coming up.
Are they really?
Yeah,
I'm hearing it on the streets.
Way to go.
You're a man of the street.
Perfected the latest, by the way, the latest variation on that is to use a cookie cutter to make that center special for the kids.
Yeah, and then it tastes just like eggs and toast.
It's the presentation, Chick.
Have you
It's artful, which you wouldn't understand.
Have you ever, I'm having trouble speaking English. Have you ever put your bread in the refrigerator?
That's where mine is now because I have the bread, I get frozen. Yes.
Oh, you buy that $8 loaf.
I buy Ezekiel bread, yeah.
I like that. It's like active cultures and stuff.
Yeah, I love it.
Really makes you
Chick's
poop,
really
right?
the authority on this. He, of course, won Loafer of the Year.
Whoa.
Again, back at me with how lazy I am.
Didn't work last week.
When did that?
I don't know.
I thought I told enough people I thought it would get back to him.
I mean, we had
now.
a special treat that you actually left your house once. Just turned it into a whole saga.
I mean, I kind of
You know, how am I bothering you by staying in my home and enjoying my dogs and myself?
I prefer that you do that.
Weren't we scheduled to have lunch tomorrow, Mr. Griswold?
No. Your turn to pay.
My turn? Well,
I'm buying. Come on.
No, I'm not going down. You've insulted me.
I can't.
He'll take you to his new sushi place.
Oh.
They're not open for lunch, Ace.
I've had, well, it was on the weekend.
What about
Anushi?
What is it about the Chinese restaurants that are closed on like Tuesday? What do they do?
I don't know what that is.
What's
Mine
going on
is
with that?
too.
Yeah.
When I go to.
That's when they have the meeting.
What I was going to say, what are they up to?
Talk about jackasses like us.
Are you a fellow traveler?
You got the book?
That's a great series with the guy from Will and Grace. It's called Travelers. On Netflix. They're time travelers. Oh, it's wonderful.
So is that sports? I have lost my place. I have no idea.
I'm trying to buy. I could care less what you do next. I'm trying to buy an Arena Football League shirt.
What team are you buying?
This is what you farted
I don't know.
Which one has the best logo?
Well,
don't ask him questions, ladies. Because you have to sit here watching him read.
there.
Oh, it's hard to.
Which one pops out at you?
I see a bear's head. I like the wolf.
The wolf?
Yeah, no, I like the
Bear's
wolf.
head?
Oh, I like the
Anything?
wolf.
I'm hungry
Anything at
like
all?
the wolf.
What are the names again?
The whole list.
The Force. Something that starts with a P.
What's the logo for the Force?
It's a sword and the word force.
That's great.
Lame.
Doesn't seem like they were trying at all.
Yeah.
Georgia Force. Minnesota Myth. I thought they were a myther. Oh, sorry.
What are they? What do they call it?
Minnesota Myth.
What? M-Y-T-H?
I'm only going to say it one more time.
What a stupid name.
Desert Hawks. Regulators. That's a skull and a cowboy hat. That's kind of fun.
That's pretty good.
Salina Liberty, Nashville Cats. The song is amazing.
I love that. Good song.
Albany Firebirds. The Firebirds have been in Albany of some form or another many, many times.
That's a cool name.
New Orleans Voodoo. How about that? I like that.
I love
What
that.
is their logo?
It's a skull with a
sword.
A skull with it.
Oh, there you go. That's
See,
pretty
that's
cool.
pretty cool. How about that?
What they
Looks
do
like the Grateful Dead.
Okay.
It's just a skull. All skulls are not Grateful Dead. You filthy hippie.
I think their logo probably is the most prominent of any skull logo, except the famous pirate flag.
Look at Rapid City Marshals. That's could that get any more boring? What?
That is generic.
Right?
What is it, a parrot? I can't see
That's a
from
man.
A man.
It's a man in a
marshal.
cowboy hat. It's a marshal.
That's a man.
Wow.
See, there's the wolf. You like the wolf? Oh, and a wolf and a bear.
Yeah, they're both cool.
Yeah. They got red eyes.
They both look nasty and mean.
Yeah.
Well, so much for arena football, and that is sports.
So much for you getting a T-shirt because I'm not buying any for you.
I wouldn't wear it anyway.
Because I'm too lazy to enter my credit card numbers.
Oh, I know those.
Son of a
Lemon and Matho.
Christy,
aren't they?
Christy, what do you have over there? Anything but this stupid discussion?
Doctors say men are getting Botox injections in their penises.
That's right.
They don't call it Botox, but it sounds an awful lot like it.
Could we go to the men's clinic and get that taken care of?
I don't know.
According to the San Francisco Standard, an increasing number of men are seeking out the treatment after Brian Johnson, the famous billionaire who spends $2 million a year to
Wait a
look
minute, hang
younger.
on a second. I knew this was going to happen. Not the one from ACDC.
Show me the comb and I was already there.
Not that one.
Oh.
This is the guy. This is the guy you had
He's
there.
a billionaire.
He's getting blood
Yeah.
transfusions and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, look at that,
He's the
Brian Johnson.
longevity
He's
guy,
getting
yeah.
transfusions. I bet that little maggot's a millionaire.
He's touted the
the hell are you
practice
doing?
on social media. The 47-year-old wrote that receiving 100 units of Botox injected into his penis resulted in a 1 centimeter increase in flaccid length
not bad.
and increased
What
hardness.
do you mean? No, that is
along with
1
sexual
centimeter. That's
satisfaction.
nothing.
Yeah, but in flaccid length is something.
Well, how about
my
in
length, that's
how about in
half.
angry length? Thank you.
Angry like
Glad you like to double yours.
Wow, nice.
that would triple my length.
Wow, you'll be approaching an inch.
You'll actually be an Audi.
Dr. Joel Pash, CEO of Upsize in the Bay Area,
I see.
said he has since noted an uptick in men seeking out. Can I say that?
What?
Spell it.
B-O-C-O-X.
That's what they call it, yeah.
They do call it
Services.
Botox.
Yes.
Which can
Botox
cost
for Bocox.
For white guys, otherwise it's Brotox.
That's scary.
And Brotox is. Why wouldn't they call it that?
Yeah.
Nobody's offended by Brotox.
it can cost upwards of
Ace just start
$13,000.
chuckling for Christ's sake.
Nope, he's shaking his head and crying. You see a little tear coming out of his eye.
It could cost upwards of $14,000 to increase girth by as much as 2 inches with dermal filler, according to the standard.
That's different than Botox.
Yeah.
It's just as stupid.
That's a
but
different procedure.
what do they? Don't they use that stuff they use when you have a flat tire?
Fix a flat?
Yeah, little fix a flat in the old
Cosmic dermatologist Dr. Tracy Evans, who
cosmic dermatologist.
cosmetic dermatologist.
There's a distinction.
Yeah, cosmic would be out of this world.
I am here to do your dermatology.
No.
Let me. I have the Botox for your penis.
Cosmetic
Ironic that you're about to get a prick in your prick.
dermatologist Dr. Tracy Evans, who runs Pacific Skin,
Huh?
added Scrotox to her
Tracy.
treatment list in 2023 due to patient interest.
They called it Scrotox.
Yeah, it's scrotal Botox, where they use your.
So this isn't for the male member. This is for the surrounding.
That's a different one. Yeah, Scrotox is different than.
So that was you had this before. This is
Yeah.
where if they want their sack to be
Right.
wrinkle free.
Yes.
Who cares?
She said men are much more interested in aesthetics than they used to be.
Not all men. Did you ever get rejected? Well, I really like Josh. He's witty and he's intellectual. He reads. He has good taste in everything except his sack is wrinkled, so I vomited and left his house.
I don't mind you leaving, man, but vomiting?
Christy, seriously.
No,
who pays attention to this?
No one pays attention.
Is this like the anal bleaching? Is this some weird gay thing that you got to be snorting something and then?
The word weird is Tom's.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Adjective. I don't know. I don't think I'd get any of it done, but I bet some people, maybe they have an abnormally wrinkled bag, or they have an abnormally dark.
What's that called?
The Sharpay scrotum.
I love those guys. they opened for.
Don't they have a scrotal tuck? Don't they actually pull the skin tighter?
Oh, I've seen that.
I have no issues with that
it makes your balls look surprised.
Mine
really does.
Mine really stay close to the body during certain activities.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's physiology. Yeah.
I use one of those clothes steamers on mine.
Do you?
Yeah. Those things you get at the hotel. Steam out the wrinkles. Yeah.
Coming up, dead butt syndrome.
Dead butt syndrome.
That's right.
In the middle of the road, stinking to high heaven.
I really think that is, I mean, come on, really? It adds a centimeter of length. That can't, I wonder if it affects
He said
the sensitivity of that area, putting chemicals in there and
he says it does.
Filler.
Yeah, it must.
That has to be.
So wild.
I remember it wasn't there some guy doing this out of the trunk of his car in Miami and got
for asses. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to a healthcare professional, so they'll tell you don't do it.
The trunk of his car, but then he went to the patient's in quotes house and did it in the garage.
In the garage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. You want to have any kind of
Yeah, because my garage is clean. I don't know about you, but
doctor, I'd like to have my dong look like the faces of the housewives of Beverly Hills. Could we get that done?
I'd like to have my dong.
That surprised look. Pull it back like this. Okay.
My garage is pretty clean. I'd eat food off the floor of my garage.
Would you?
It'd be covered in dust and dead bugs, but yeah.
That's nice to know. Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We all could use some help. Therapy, a great thing. And now BetterHelp has made it a lot easier to access therapy. It's a simple idea brilliantly executed by the folks at BetterHelp. Now, what I'm talking about is doing therapy online. This all starts out online. You fill out a brief questionnaire. It's a very private matter, of course, and you will get matched up with a licensed therapist. I want to say at last count, some 35,000 therapists are participating in this program. So you'll get matched with one. If that one doesn't work out, by the way, you can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. But the point of this is the therapy is done online. So you do it in the privacy of your own home, or you could be sitting in your car. You could be doing it anywhere where you can access your computer or that computer you carry around in the form of your phone, laptop, or whatever it is. The idea is it saves a ton of time, and it's all about convenience. And at the same time, it's really all about finding out what makes you happy, what makes you work better in your head. BetterHelp. Check it out. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Add that /BT Show part to get 10% knocked off your first month. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Squeeze in some time in your schedule to know what's important to you and make that a priority and make your mental health a priority with BetterHelp. Once again, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. This is part of the Bob and Tom Show, sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, this is an odd headline. Sex dominoes?
I don't know how to play regular dominoes.
Well, we're going to find out what that even means. And is erectile dysfunction happening more if you're too much on your computer? We'll see. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with it? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Race fans, it's May, and you're out at the track. You're hot and thirsty. If you don't get some relief quick, just like those Indy cars, your body's gonna overheat. That's why you need the cool, refreshing blast of body fuel. It's like an overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. Just one drink, and you'll be refueled and ready for anything your busy lifestyle demands. Excuse me, sir. You look hot and thirsty.
Boy, I sure am. I got my 2 kids with me, and I forgot the cooler in the car. God, it's got to be 100 degrees out here. I could sure go for a cold drink of water.
Water? You don't want water. You want something that'll replenish all the fluids you've lost. You need the overhaul for your body in a 12-ounce can. You need body fuel.
Body fuel? I never heard of it.
That's because it's new. Here, try this with.
Jesus! This tastes like motor oil.
Well, there is some motor oil in there. And some transmission fluid, gasoline, and even a little engine coolant.
Engine coolant? Hey, I can't see.
Well, of course you can't see. That's the power of body on your system, making it just like brand new. What do you think of body fuel?
Are you trying to kill me? Hey, what's that fizzing noise?
That's a little battery amp. It'll keep your body running smooth and efficient. How do you like the sporty racing look of the package?
I can't see it. I can't see anything.
Well, it's very sporty. Don't worry, preliminary testing shows that the blindness is only a temporary side effect. Anyway, how about that refreshing, cool, clear taste?
Come here. I'm going to sue you bastards. Come here. Where are you? I can't see anything.
Body fuel. When you're so thirsty you could die, try one of Body Fuel's 3 delicious flavors: original lemon lime, iced tea, or diesel.
I can't feel my tongue. My gums are bleeding. My gums are bleeding.
Body Fuel from the people who brought you Thirspiration Plus. It's the health drink for those on the run. Go out and pick up some Body Fuel today at a supermarket or auto parts store near you.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are...
Well, she's not letting you, or she's not giving you. Well, yeah, and oh boy, I was wondering how long that would. She's not doing the. Yeah. And Okay. Have you tried? Yeah, we did that. Okay, but have you tried this? No, we haven't. Okay. Mr. Now, I. have you followed? Now, if you tried that, follow it up with one of these. Okay. And then immediately after that, give it one of these. Okay. Don't forget that. All right. Well, thank you for every. That ought to get you. Well, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I see by the way we have a shortened show today, and thanks for calling today. And it's been the Mr. Insinuation Show. The show,
right?
Sure.
Fabulous program.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Comedian Diana Jordan is here with us. Now, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Since you've been here last, have you had any augmentation of any kind?
No.
Okay. Must be.
I'm wearing the Wonder Bra.
Is that? Are you kidding?
No. I just showed it.
Impressive.
Yeah. They call it the Wonder Bra because when you take it off, the guy wonders where in the hell you're.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez.
Hey, this is Mike Birbiglia, and you're listening.
Is it my turn? Hi, everybody.
This is good piano.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
I enjoyed this one.
Me too.
Always Mr. Glib.
I feel like I'm driving, don't you?
Yeah. Yes, it's got a jazzy drive.
You got the top down on your left, the Pacific Ocean. On your right, the beautiful coast of California.
It's cool.
There's a hot babe in the back seat.
Oh, she's not up front with you?
No, she's got a gun to your head.
Oh, my God. This is a hell of a story.
Oh, I'm already there.
Sports update.
Uh-oh.
Yesterday in history.
Yes.
That's right. It was the day that Randy Johnson hit the bird during spring training. You remember that 22 years ago, March 24th. The big unit destroyed the bird. The fastball was clocked at 101 miles an hour.
It's just crazy.
That is crazy.
When it hits the bird.
Ah.
I mean, it looks like it explodes.
There's nothing. It's just a ball of feathers.
That poor bird.
The bird.
What the hell?
What are the odds?
Yes. How does that happen?
Evidently pretty good, right?
Man.
You know those big windmill things you see, the
Yes. Here we go.
generators? Those things pick off birds all the time.
Oh, they're just bird blenders, essentially.
Yeah. Is there a way we could like go collect them at the bottom and serve them to like turn them into Soylent Green or something? Just trying to help here.
You are.
Now we had this news story.
How is that helping?
I don't know.
We had this news story about the Botox being used in the male member by, I don't know, people who need mental health counseling.
Well, necessarily.
You know what we need, Tom? And I hope you're going to agree with me on this. We need more normal people, don't we?
You're damn right.
Damn right.
These freaks.
Yes. Freaks and losers.
So, Botox is used, Christy, primarily for like wrinkles in the face. Is that correct?
Correct. Or actually, for migraines is what it was developed for, I believe.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And isn't it? I'm thinking bon vivant vichyssoise soup.
Yes.
And the famous poisonous.
It's botulism,
It's
isn't it?
Botulism, yeah. Yeah, okay.
It's pretty wild.
But that'd be weird. Botulism of the scrotum. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Wonder how that would manifest itself. Probably something falling off. The point is, there's also something, according to this news article, you read it, Christy, Scrotox.
Yep.
Which is getting apparently Botox in the scrotal area of the male package, if you will.
That's gotta hurt.
Smoothing out the old nut case.
To get rid of the wrinkles.
What are we calling them? Nutcakes?
Nut case is what I call them.
Nut case.
Yeah.
I like nut cakes. That sounds good.
As opposed to.
That sounds sweet.
You know, cakes is butt.
Yeah.
That's nice. But
Nice cake.
We're confusing the issue here. I just can't imagine anyone who's concerned about the number of wrinkles in their sack.
A lot of people are concerned about a lot of things.
Maybe lighten up a
It's
little
our
bit.
society these
Calm
days.
down.
If you're not perfect, you're not good enough.
Maybe you got male OnlyFans models who are, you know what, I'm making a little money now. I need to make even more by getting some smoother.
There you go.
Smoother boys.
That's right.
If you could turn the piano up, I have something for you.
Oh.
Yes. A prick here and a jab there makes you harder than a rock. That's how we straighten out your dong with a little shot of Botox.
Can you see that in the movie? They've got that big spinning wheel that's buffing the guy, and then.
I think that's the best scene in Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I love that scene.
Yes.
Me too.
A buff here.
Buff there.
Yeah.
I love it.
Did you guys know in the Wizard of Oz, when it goes to color, the Scarecrow, the Lion, the Tin Man, they were all the people who worked on the farm.
Yeah.
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 I had no idea.
Yeah, we knew
Was
that.
it all a dream?
Until last week sometime. And the teacher, the evil teacher on her bike, that was a Wicked Witch of the
Sure. The wizard was that traveling
apothecary.
Whatever the hell he was. And
son of a gun.
Boy, oh boy. My dog knew that.
You don't have a dog.
I did when I first saw Wizard of Oz.
Oh, okay.
Dear Tom.
He said Toto's a bitch.
Yes. My dog hated Toto.
No, Toto is a bitch.
She was a girl.
Oh, that's what he meant by that.
Yeah. Oh, you think your dog's being that nasty?
You know, I should have done more with my
Wait a
talking
minute.
dog.
Toto was a girl?
Yes. Isn't Toto a girl? Oh, no. Toto's a boy.
Toto's a boy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Really? Or was it?
Or at least I think the character is.
What do you, I didn't know everybody was the farmhands.
I didn't
so don't ask
know
me.
that we really cared what
Gender?
the dog was.
No, it's very important.
Is it?
Oh, didn't you see that they auctioned off Toto's balls for $4 million? Some guy bought them with the shoes.
Terry was a female Cairn Terrier.
Cairn Terrier?
Performer who appeared in many different movies, most famously as Toto. Now...
She's the only Toto?
Apparently, yeah.
And it's that dog is still alive.
Wow. Isn't that something?
And did you know Judy Garland had a special pouch sewn into Toto's collar for her Percodan?
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you know, that is unfortunate.
Oh.
She had
Dear
to look
Tom.
thin for those fake Mickey Rooney dates.
Boy, oh boy.
Those poor people.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine what they
were
went
indentured
through?
servants, essentially.
Oh, my God. I'm Louis Mayer Jabbit.
She's only 16.
Dear Tom.
Yes.
Subject, eggs in a basket.
Oh.
Right.
I told you, Benjamin types, I'm riding from a flaming car tangled in the guardrail off I-75.
He did say he would do it.
I did.
I said if Tom mentioned eggs in a basket again, I'd drive off the road. Ben in Michigan.
I told you.
P.S.
Sorry.
Thanks a lot.
I'm just reading the mail. I get about it. People have great suggestions. My coffee table book will be out soon.
What's it called?
Oh, I like it.
A bookity.
A book of bookity book.
Yes, there you go.
Oh, here's something for you, Tom.
This is Jared from Kentucky. For the love of God, we know how to cook eggs and toast.
Jared is quickly becoming the MVP of the show.
Yeah, he is.
Good. Love it.
Now, another suggestion, of course, is to use that delicious Hawaiian bread.
Oh, yeah, King's Hawaiian
King's
bread.
Hawaiian bread. Oh,
Fit for a king.
That
very
is
tasty. I'm trying to find this article. Since Christy, you're talking about this Botoxing of the male member. Do you remember the article we had about the doctor who referred to a particular, I'm not sure if it was an affliction or whatever. I believe he used the phrase summer penis. Remember this?
Yeah, that's a thing.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, here it is. It's a... the headline is...
Does he go into hibernation in the winter? Is that what happens?
It says summer penis, does it really exist? Experts have...
Summer penis had me a blast.
That might make that almost worth watching. Experts have weighed in on the phenomenon of the so-called summer penis.
I wonder what that... I don't remember what that
It is the converse of a member shrinking from the cold. Does the male member grow in the summer heat? According to... Chick, stand by for a comment.
Standing by.
According to Dr. Kenny Livingston...
Mr. Livingston, I presume.
According to Dr. Kenny Livingston, and the quote is, Dr. Livingston, I presume.
Sorry, I failed you.
Mr. Livingston, I presume.
I'm going to stab myself.
Could I
in the
have
heart.
set that up any more clearly?
I failed.
Oh, boy.
Dr. Kenny Livingston says, when men are hot, meaning warm in this case, blood vessels, capillaries supplying blood to the skin can vasodilate.
Sure.
This allows more blood to flow to the surface, giving the appearance of swollen extremities, including in this instance the male member.
Huh.
So, according to another physician, Dr. Preethi Daniel at the London Doctors Clinic, an apparent variation in perception of size is simply your body trying to maintain an optimum temperature at all times.
I see.
So there you go. Summer peanut. But who's in there with
Frank here?
Hey, Frank, how are you?
Frankie!
I look forward to June 21st, the summer solstice, because the summer penis gets big and strong in the sun and heat. Oh, it has more girth, Something about the warmth expands the meat. It was nice and long. I had a Speedo on, and I took my girlfriend's hand. Two lovers and a summer penis dragging in the sand.
Frank was known for that.
Oh, when a penis is a sad, wrinkled sight behind that fly. This is where, under the pubic hair, he goes to hide. Oh, my girlfriend longs for those July nights when he's at his angriest and meanest. Come back, my summer penis. See you later, fellas. Chairman. That's why the lady is no tramp.
Right, baby.
Yeah, Frank was known to be gifted.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, that was the story on Mr. Sinatra.
Oh, was Wiener?
Yeah. So summer penis really isn't a thing.
Okay.
Do you ever have your penis get a farmer's tan check?
No, I've never. That part of me has never been tan.
Okay.
Has yours?
Lay out with a sock on? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay. You get that farmer's tan.
Hospital penis is a thing.
What's that?
It gets smaller.
Mama's little penis like shortening. Mama's little penis like
I'm going to give you 2 reasons not to do that.
Just start with the big one.
I was halfway through when the wave of realization washed over me.
Now we've got to excise that from the...
cut it out.
Okay. So if there's summer penis, that would mean there'd be seasonal... So there would be fall penis.
Right.
That's where it changes colors. Well, we're driving up to Michigan for the fall penis
At least
festival.
it doesn't dry up and fall off.
Sorry.
On the
Anyway.
opposite side of this coin, leisure time spent on the computer may lead to an increased risk of erectile dysfunction.
Oh. Whoops.
Scientists observed over 200,000 men as they engaged in various leisure activities.
Most sounding like this.
And measured the participants' levels of sex hormones as well as their feelings of depression and anxiety. They found that for additional 1.2 hours of leisure time on the computer, the likelihood of experiencing ED tripled.
Whoa!
As did sperm production. So that makes no sense.
I produce quite a bit of sperm when I'm sitting at the computer.
Do you?
That's the problem. You're leaving it all there.
Right.
But when they go to take the test, I'm sorry, Doc, I left all mine on my keyboard.
They also noted that moderate physical activity can counteract these negative effects.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that joystick.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation, right?
That's
you spend an
right.
hour on the computer, maybe go for a walk for a little bit.
Right.
That's what
Remember
it
to
is.
put your
That's
penis
the
away
key.
before you go out for a walk.
Yeah,
I know
that is good advice.
Yeah, there's a new video game.
What's it called?
Is to counter this. It's called Spank Bank.
Oh.
And your job is to keep the local sperm bank in full, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You have to squirt at it like at the Target?
Wow.
Like those water guns?
Okay. Well, so just spend less time cranking it on the computer, I guess, is the answer
I guess
there.
that's what we learned from
Okay.
that.
I know that we have something called dead butt syndrome,
Yep, that's coming up.
which is somewhat similar.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out about that. But right now, we turn to Mr. McGee.
Raycon, everyday earbuds. That's right. And we get letters all the time of Raycon love. For instance, dear radio legends, my name's Andrew. I was in the kitchen listening to the podcast of Friday's show on my Raycon Bluetooth speaker. I was making lunch, and all of a sudden, Josh screams out, "Oh, Christ," at the end of the show, causing me to laugh so explosively that the Cutco knife in my hand slipped from cutting a strawberry to partially amputating my index finger.
Oh, my gosh.
But the Raycon sounded so great, I did not care. What do you think of that?
Whoa.
Congratulations, Josh. Josh, I literally laughed so hard it hurt.
Can I have context?
Sorry about that.
What do you mean context? He was making lunch.
No, for Josh's...
Oh, Christ?
Bringing the Lord's name into the show.
Bringing the Lord's name? Who?
Yeah, something must have shocked me.
I guess.
Especially for me to do that, yeah.
Yeah, so in other words, the meat of that would be the joke itself, you see.
So you want to relive something that made him scream that?
Yes, exactly. Go ahead. What was it?
Raycons have 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours battery life, seamless Bluetooth syncing, and you can enjoy features like easy-to-use earbud tap functions, noise isolation, awareness mode. Buy Raycon.com/Tom today. Get 20% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's buyraycon.com/Tom, 20% off and free shipping. One more time, that's buyraycon.com/Tom.
I'm trying to find out what it was that Josh said.
We'll figure it out.
I'll try to remember if I can. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link.
My deepest secrets, I think you know to keep them, but I wonder if you know I hate sleeping alone. So come and tell me what my kiss tastes like. Don't wanna miss it, so turn out the lights. But I wonder if you
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or anytime. Excuse me. Are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You can see why people flock to the airwaves to hear the fabulous show. Thanks, Tom.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just ruined it. Tom Simmons is our guest. I understand you've been to Afghanistan, I assume, on one of the USO type tours.
The Comics on Duty.
Okay, good for you.
Afghanistan is desolate, man. Everything is dirt. Every building, every structure is like dirt. We don't need satellite-guided bombs. We just should drop water balloons.
That'll muddy you. Wow.
Turn that place into mud and farmland, and it'll be great.
Have you run this strategic idea by the people at the Pentagon?
Yeah, it'd save us a lot of money.
This is positively
launching
brilliant.
a massive hydro attack. That's what we're going to do. And,
all of these fire bombs are merely drawing it out. We're helping.
A tradition unlike any other.
Oh, God.
The Masturbators. This weekend on CBS.
Hi, this is Kostaki.
Speech.
welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hello. We have gone many directions this morning.
Yep.
The level of obscurity we have hit.
Typical.
Yes. But we now turn to the news desk to see what's happening in contemporary culture with Christy Lee.
Health experts are warning of a very real condition dubbed dead butt syndrome caused by prolonged sitting. The so-called dead butt syndrome, or
prolonged
sitting,
Oh.
or gluteal amnesia, which you could get from the other, I
Wait
guess.
a minute.
My ass is forgetful.
Is it
gluteal amnesia?
Yep.
Really?
It's a condition, Tom, that occurs when the gluteus medius gets inflamed and forgets to function normally.
So I know there's a gluteus maximus.
Yep, and there's
is
a
this
gluteus
like Is this like
medius.
Starbucks? I'd like the gluteus grande and gluteus venti.
Jeff
I'll
Bell.
have mine gluteus free, please.
Jeff Bell of Belly on Body NYC said the best way to stave off dead butt syndrome is to take frequent breaks from sitting and keep the posterior active during the day.
So much like the story we had about sitting for too long causing erectile dysfunction.
Yep. Now your butt's
The
falling
answer
asleep.
is get up every now and again.
Yeah.
And added, and he must have an Apple Watch, because a good rule to remember is for every hour of sitting, you need to take 10 minutes of standing and moving around to reactivate and keep those butt muscles from falling asleep. Anyone who has an Apple Watch knows at the 10 minutes till the hour, they say it's time to stand up.
And anybody who has a flat ass like me knows you literally have to get up, or your ass does
fall
asleep so badly.
That's what this is.
Ace Cosby, don't you watch television standing up?
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time.
I've been thinking about how
Like he's waiting for a bus.
how much I would like to have a standing desk in here, and I was like, there's no way they'll let me do it.
Sure.
Like you're giving a speech?
Yeah, because I would just be standing over and looking at all of you, but I would love it.
We had a stand-up counter at one time.
Yeah, the old studios.
The old studio. It
you get real tired of that after about an hour.
That's a pain in the ass.
I'd like at least the option.
See, but you hear, Tom, about your in your office, you have a standing desk. Absolutely, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an office.
I want it here.
No. Oh, right there where you're sitting.
Yes.
Oh.
We could get you a little lectern over there.
Like every now and again, do you guys mind if I just stand up?
I don't mind.
I mind a lot.
Does this bother you?
Yeah.
Not at all.
The camera guy hates you right now.
No, they're getting a good shot.
Yeah, you better get the telephoto.
Very, very small.
Very small.
Got the old Microsoft.
This doesn't bother you guys.
Stand for the whole rest of the show. I dare you.
Drive you crazy. No. I feel so weird doing it. But
So I'm sorry. So this is saying for the health of your
Gluteus medius, yes.
you need to get up and walk around.
Yeah. Well,
I know that I remember those bumper stickers, exercise. Yeah, ask me about exercise.
Ask me, they really doubled down on it.
Wow. Okay.
They're pretty good about it, right? You get up.
Sure.
We get up a couple times an hour.
But I don't. I've separated with my Apple Watch. I'm done with it.
Oh, you have? Oh no, mine.
Too bossy?
In fact, mine's about to go off in about a minute and a half.
You're not the boss of me. I got a real watch on now.
Dismiss.
Okay.
All right.
I got tired
I
of it.
thought you had to wear it for your heart condition.
I did, yeah, but my heart's great.
There we
now.
go. Yeah, heart's great.
Heart's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
Don't need
Great.
it.
Glad to hear it.
I can drink as much caffeine and weird sweeteners I want.
I'm on Tom's side. Do what live. Will you just live?
I don't
please?
just watch bossing me around.
Yes.
Live, damn it. Live.
Telling me how many steps I have to take, and I say, "Hey, go to hell." I'll take as many steps as I want.
All right.
Well, you're not in any danger of being. You're not like dangerously immobile.
No. And
you're always up.
Yeah, I go to the I go to the gym all the time.
If anything, your Apple Watch should be telling you, "Hey, sit down and
give
chill
me a
out
break."
for a second."
Yeah, relax.
Anyways, what is it called? Dead butt syndrome?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds fake. Just get off your ass, okay?
Tom's got it all figured out now.
He's mad. He doesn't like this. He thinks the condition is fake, but he's also yelling at people to get off your ass.
Yeah.
Well, what was it again? Gluteus? What was it? Medius?
Yes.
That sounds like movies about butts. Tonight on Gluteus Medius. J-Lo starring in Geely.
Oh, this is where they meet. This is the Gluteus Medius cute.
It sounds like Russell Crowe's sidekick in Gladiator.
Yeah, okay. What else you got?
Gluteal amnesia sounds terrible. Oh, my God.
I forgot where my ass is.
I forgot how to fart. You sneeze.
Scientists say a rare condition makes faces appear demonically distorted.
This sounds like a nightmare.
It's horrible if you see the pictures. These poor people. A new study from Dartmouth University reports on the case of a patient suffering from the condition known as prosopometaphorsia. That's close enough. The 58-year-old man sees faces on a screen and on paper without any distortions, but he sees distorted faces that appear demonic when viewed in person.
So he could just look at you and see a demon?
Yes.
Yeah, Christy's got that resting Satan face.
Don't you know it?
RSF.
What if this isn't a disorder? What if this is...
It's like he's really seeing people as they are.
It's really scary when you see what he saw. It's like... researchers were able to get real-time feedback from the patient on how the face on the screen and the real face in front of him differed. They were then able to modify photos to match the perceived distortions, which shows the person's features drastically stretched wide across their face with deep grooves on their forehead, cheeks, and chin.
Oh, Josh, here's one. It looks like, it almost looks like the Joker. This guy, here's a picture of this guy. He's a normal-looking guy, and then when this guy sees them, the lips go all the way to the ears almost, and his eyes are...
So scary.
Yeah,
this poor guy.
Very scary looking.
Huh.
That is bizarre.
Looks like someone walking out of a plastic surgeon's office in Beverly Hills. That looks great. Yeah, bigger lips. But you get hit with an oar.
It looks like if a Simpson came to life, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
That overbite looking kind of weird... Wow.
Wow.
Or a Dick Tracy character.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very scary.
That is scary. Poor person. What can they do?
I don't know. They didn't say how they are going to treat him. But, yeah.
Just walking around screaming?
Holding up crosses to people running into strangers. Ah!
Man.
But so you raise a good point. So this could be like, well, I don't want to give anything away, but in a certain movie where the one guy goes, I see dead people.
Oh, right. Yeah.
This could be.
Sixth Sense? Yeah.
Well, you're not, everybody knows that's the line. That was in the trailer from the movie The Sixth Sense. Yeah.
Right.
Just don't say anything else. Okay, Christy, what's coming up?
Bruce Willis.
Coming up, we have a great story about sex dominoes. We also have coming up in the news leprosy, which is not a good thing.
I smell sex and dominoes. Yeah.
Pizza, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a live eel.
That's your ideal weekend?
Hey, who would be against that weekend?
No
Sex
one.
and pizza?
I hate pizza and having orgasms. God, I can't believe it. Why aren't you out at the gym?
You call that a pepperoni?
Go to the gym. Do something worthwhile.
Get off your ass. Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
I'm in Bob and Tom's studios. April Macy was on Bob and Tom today, and I probably know more about what turns her on than anybody I know of. She's trying to play hard to... Oh, Eureka's! I swear to God, she is fire-ass hot.
Hi.
Remember me?
I do, unfortunately.
Don't worry about that restraining order, because that's expired now. But you're famous. You've been on TV before, and I'm sure you're used to the porkerazzi coming in taking pictures. I swear to God you are.
Oh, please don't say porkerazzi.
Porkerazzi. You don't carry pepper spray anymore, do you? Because
It's so uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable, your porkerazzi.
Well, the last stuff you carried stung a little bit, but you are from head to toe. You want my pager number, maybe? Is that something you might
perhaps
be interested in?
Pretty lonely.
Okay. I tried to hit you up on Kristen Mingle, but your profile picture didn't really reply to what I had, so...
Yeah, you can go on J-Date if you'd like to see me.
Go on J-Date? Okay, I swear to God I will. I know what the J stands for. I had tennis elbow doing that all through high school. I'll see you, April.
Bye.
Sexy thing. Oh, my God.
Hey, hi, I'm Tom. This is Chick. That's Josh. And this is Christy Lee. Christy, what's happening?
Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show is coming. That's right, Rock 105 WKLC bringing us to town with a live broadcast with...
Special guest Duke Tomato and the Bob and Tom Brass to Mouth Horns, plus Don't Forget.
See the word "don't forget"?
No, but it's like half a sentence.
Don't miss an amazing
it's like
comedy
don't
show.
miss amazing
Start
is a run
over.
word.
Hey, Charleston, it's the Bob and Tom Show. That's right, and our friends from Rock 105 WKLC are bringing us to town for a live broadcast.
Speech. Speechery. One more time. Here we go. This for sure. Here we go. All right.
Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show coming to, yes, your area from Rock 105 WKLC. They're bringing us to town for a live show. Special guest,
Duke Tomato.
You nerds.
Start over. Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show here and our friends at Rock 105 WKLC are bringing us to town for a live show with special guest
Duke Tomato and the Bob and Tom Brass to Mouth Horns. Plus, do not miss an amazing comedy show that night.
That's right. It all happens Friday, April 5th at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center.
If you're listening anywhere within 100 miles of Charleston, or if you come out and see us live on the morning of April 5th, that's a free show, and then get tickets for that night's Bob and Tom Show comedy tour event with who, Christy?
Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Jeff Oskey, Willie Griswold, and all hosted by yourself.
All hosted by Tom and Christy.
Tickets on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's at Ticketmaster.com or the Charleston Coliseum box office.
See you there!
Ow. Oh, back.
Josh, what's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
That's a good one. You don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a
cow.
good day's work, everybody. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Do we have a topic today, Kostaki?
We do. The topic today, sort of dovetailing the Super Bowl, it's company slogans.
Okay.
And a bunch of them are beer slogans. They seem to be handy for joke writing, the beer slogans. Sam Adams, their slogan is always a good decision. Really? Beer is always a good decision?
Wait a minute. I can say no.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes.
This might be my favorite slogan ever. It's such a beer guy slogan. Carlsberg, probably the best lager in the world. Only a beer slogan could start with the word probably. Like, we don't even know. Who cares? It's got to be top 100, right? Have a beer already.
That is a very fine beer, though.
It is a good beer.
Probably the finest.
But think about it. No other company could get away with that. Like, you can't have Delta. We'll probably get you there. Like, we don't know.
The man in the studio with us is comedian Greg Hahn. You ever driven in a Corvette? What do you
I'm a little bit tall for the vet.
Are you really?
It's a
Right.
big car.
Yeah.
Put the seat back.
There's an idea.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'4". Yeah. I got a huge SUV.
Oh,
I just
really?
look at the rear view thinking I got to get some friends. Rows and rows of seats, nobody in them. I just go from gas station to gas station.
Hey, want to ride?
Yeah.
Tell them about your three-point plan for success, Greg.
What is that? Where I bought the car is too expensive?
Right.
My house is too expensive?
Right.
Knock up a fat girl. How about it?
Yes, sir. Mr.
Check me out.
Success. That's Greg Hahn.
Hey, this is Larry the Cable Guy, and you're listening to Bob and Tom.
1464.
It was all my fault. I'm sorry. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold over there at the sidekick chair.
Chick, how are you?
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, it's again, Christy. I humbly,
That's okay,
sincerely
Chick.
apologize.
That's all right.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Christy.
Yes, sir.
What are sex dominoes? You said you have a story about sex dominoes. Is this a new game?
Well, a couple in Georgia is accusing a moving company of stealing their so-called sex dominoes.
Domino theory.
WSB TV.
Son of a bitch!
Is there, by the way, is there a WSBD anywhere?
I wondered about that when I read this, too. It says a man told the Columbia County Sheriff's Office that Coleman Worldwide moving employees were helping him pack his house for a move when the theft occurred.
Doesn't that sound like Coleman Worldwide?
That's right.
The man said he saw one of the movers place the sex dominoes on top of a dresser. However, after the movers had left, the man noticed the sex dominoes and an iPad were missing.
Just one of the many reasons I'm not a police official.
Yeah.
I go into a room, I open a drawer, $60,000 in cash.
You take it.
I'm leaving. There's $56,000 in cash. Yeah,
Oh, you're only going to take 4K?
Well, yeah. I'm not going to.
I'm with you, Chick.
I'm not going to get greedy.
I couldn't help myself.
No.
Yeah.
Just there. There's no way
So,
that they could find out.
You're getting off topic here. So someone stole their sex dominoes.
Yeah, it was not made clear what exactly sex dominoes are.
Well,
but
that's
a
why the
Google
guy
search,
stole the iPad, too. So that you
to
can
search.
Google what are sex dominoes.
Right.
I assume that like
It's a
regular.
couple's-
I'm just guessing here. Wouldn't sex dominoes be like regular dominoes, except they're mostly 6s and 9s? Throw me more. 69 again.
It's apparently a couple's game that promises, quote, 14 sexually stimulating rewards for lovers.
Have you guys seen the sex Jenga?
No.
Where every time you pull out a piece, there's a move written on it, or
Oh, yeah, like like doggy.
yeah,
or,
you can make your own, of course, but you can also.
I've seen Tiddlywinks.
Oh, and how did that work exactly?
A lot of second base.
A lot of nipple play.
Second base. Let me tell you something.
I've seen Manipuli.
You're on fire right now.
Yeah. Now, Josh, I was talking to a lady friend of yours.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that right?
She went to your place and you played Sorry Sex.
Oh, so sorry.
But I haven't finished yet. Sorry.
Get out of here.
Okay, here's sex dominoes. 28 dominoes with 14 sexually stimulating rewards for 2 players.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Oh, there are pictures on the backs of them, it looks to be.
So,
I can have it here by 2 o'clock.
how do you access the? I don't understand what the game is.
Well, maybe it's the actual way. I've never played dominoes. I've only set them up and knocked them over.
Christy's a domino.
Yeah, I play a couple of domino games. Chicken foot, train game.
You pull the train?
I pull a train, sure, yeah.
Sure, yep.
Yeah.
I have no
Start
idea
the train.
what is chicken foot.
Chicken
I know
foot
it's a
is a
band.
dominoes game that is
Okay.
similar to the train game. If you don't play dominoes, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
It's just
There were guys playing in the back. They were playing the one domino. Even you didn't hear the sound of the men working on the train game.
Why am I laughing? on that?
Josh doesn't have to go to exercise class today. He just stretched.
right.
He just stretched so far. He's in good shape. You're not going to get that dead butt syndrome with you, buddy. Pat, are you noodling over there?
I am.
I hope I didn't
Is
just ruin your song.
is that because you have a song about sex dominoes?
Oh, no, I was trying to work something out without playing it.
Oh.
Sometimes I do that.
What is he? What the hell's going on over there?
he's doing his job.
He's noodling something. Yeah, he's working something out.
Usually he noodles. That means it's a signal he's going to play something.
Oh, no. I was just doing that.
it's
I
got to
can
be
kind of,
sex domino.
Oh, yeah, I
Van
had that.
Morrison
I thought,
deal?
no,
You
I
had
thought-
that?
I thought better of it.
Come on, it'll be fun. We'll all help.
Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
How about? Wait a minute. How about this one? Wait. Well, this.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, they had a
Vile mother. Yeah,
they had a running thing.
Ron
with it.
Howard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ham-fisted portrayal of a teen.
Okay.
Isn't it like Happy Days? It has happy in the title. How could you not be happy?
I found a way.
Because they lost their older brother.
Yeah, and his
Well,
name
they
was
don't
Chuck.
mention that very
Hello.
often. Yeah.
Well, is there like a? So there's a sex dominoes.
Mm-hmm.
Are there other?
There are sex dice. Yeah.
Sorry.
How do they work?
Wait a minute, sex dykes?
Yeah, dice.
Oh, dice.
You roll the dice.
Very helpful.
And so like one dice will say kiss, and then the other dice will have a body part. So you have a verb and a body part.
That could be awkward.
So, it can get very dirty. Very dirty. Like lick,
wiener,
ear, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yikes.
I went very clean there. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
You wash that thing?
Ah, Tom.
I'm just asking. I'm like putting my tongue there.
At least it was lick and not penetrate ear.
Do you shower before and after sex?
Of course he does. What were we thinking? You know, we've gone one of two ways on you. You have the most fulfilling, wonderful, amazing sex life in the history of the world, or it's nasty and you do anything to avoid it. And obviously, it's the second one.
No.
If you had to guess a number for Tom per month, what would you say?
Per month?
Yeah.
Boy.
I'm going to say 3.
3?
3 times.
Okay.
3 times a month.
Christy, what are you guessing?
Playing this.
And Tom,
game.
of course, you don't have to tell us if you.
Of course, gentlemen would never discuss that.
I'm going to say at least 4.
Does it count solo work?
Do you play sex?
I think I don't think your answer changes.
Did you play?
I'm just too busy. I couldn't even masturbate yesterday. I was so busy.
You ever play sex Scrabble?
No, I haven't.
Did you play Scrabble?
I've never played Scrabble.
Oh my God, you'd be great at it.
I think it'd be fun.
He'd be okay.
He's pretty smart.
Well,
he knows words.
No, he's a word guy.
Oh, that's right. There are different words. Different words have different meanings. I forgot.
I said that in 2016. He's never forgot.
No, I understand.
Have you gotten Wordle today? Your son?
I haven't done it yet, so be quiet.
I've done it. I'm doing everything I can not to blurt it out.
Sam goes, "Oh, you're going to hate Wordle today on Twitter." So I just wanted you to know.
Okay.
It is a word.
Sex dominoes, Josh, at your place, is that what you call the pizza you order after?
Oh, that was good, honey. You ready for some sex dominoes?
Yeah. You want sausage? Or you've had enough of that already, huh?
How about this sausage, huh?
Hey, researchers in Germany say a man is suffering no ill effects after receiving 217 COVID vaccinations.
That seems like too many. I don't want to jump to a conclusion, but
Scientists learned of the case after reading media reports and invited the man to undergo various tests to study his response to hyper-vaccination.
Oh, so this wasn't just a lunatic who was like, I need another one.
No.
No, it was.
a lunatic.
It was,
and then
but-
they read about it and brought him in to see if...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, researchers said their findings, which were published in the Lancet Infectious Disease publication, indicate that hyper-vaccination had not damaged the man's immune system.
But they did find he's 70% microchip.
he can't stand next to a microwave. He can't.
I would think 217 injections of anything would give you some sort of effect.
Right?
Right. That many injections of saline is
well,
not
quite
good.
honestly, and this is not a comment on whether or not the vaccine is effective or not. But after 217, doesn't your body that must do nothing now? Doesn't your body get totally adjust to? You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you're saying.
At some point, it's got to stop working because the efficacy is zero.
Yeah.
Right.
What the hell? What'd they find?
Found out that he's a massive prick.
Did they find anything? They just said nothing?
I don't know why he would have done it, but...
I mean, I wouldn't want to be... I mean, that's a lot of needles.
That's a lot, boy. I mean, that would be...
He probably wants to get his picture taken
Once a week?
with Fauci.
Yeah.
It'd be like he walks up with it. Can I have your autograph? You're my hero.
Yeah, is this guy the new Pfizer mascot? Man, that is
A
wild.
walking pincushion. Yikes.
Okay, what's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have leprosy in the news. We have a live eel taken out of a guy's abdomen, and
I thought you were going to say ass.
Well,
maybe that's how it got there.
I'm guessing.
It made its way up.
Did it make its way up or down? We're gonna unfortunately find
and I
out.
hope you never have to encounter a bubble of poop. We'll talk about that.
A bubble of
Tiny bubble of poop.
Now, we have
In the wine.
coming up in a couple of weeks. It's going to be, let's see, Friday, April 5th. We're going to be doing this show live from the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. Charleston, West Virginia is the place. Thanks to Rock 105 WKLC, and special show that evening at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center featuring Pat Godwin, the man, the guitar, Josh Arnold, the man, the jokes, Willie G, the man, the jokes, Jeff Oskey, the man, the jokes, and Christy and me will be on stage dancing as your hosts. Should be fun. Tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Right now, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show features Josh. What do you got, Josh?
Well, if you're having trouble dancing, because Tom and Christy will be doing that live on stage.
I am dancing for you.
Maybe it's because you have discomfort in your back, your hips, your knees. That discomfort could be caused from a weaker, less sturdy foundation than what you should have, and frankly, what you deserve. Why? Because those thin liners that came in your shoes, they are they are not very good, are they? They offer zero support.
Terrible.
Go to orangeinsoles.com. They offer arch support and a deep cup that properly support your heel, your feet, and therefore your entire body, helping to alleviate the discomfort. If your table wobbles while you're trying to eat dinner, you're going to do something about it. Why not do the same for your body? These are great for work boots, sneakers, dress shoes, high heels, golf shoes, you name it. Find the right fit for you at orangeinsoles.com and take their insole quiz. Answer a few questions. They'll let you know exactly which liner is good for you. Head to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day we want you to be happy guarantee. No cutting required, by the way. These insoles come true to size. Check them out. They may just be the answer for that discomfort you've got. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more.
Thank you, Orange Insoles. Remember, all feet are not created equal.
No, they aren't.
You got to take care of the bottoms of your feet to keep yourself steady and upright and a good citizen. That's correct.
Steady as she goes.
When we come back, we have, once again, there's a living eel inside that guy. Yikes. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential.
About this. These are your
adopted
parents.
You are, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm adopted. I was actually left in a basket on the stoop of a fire station. And had I been a Dalmatian, they would have kept me. But damn your luck. Huh? Yeah, damn my luck.
No. But you were you. That's nice though. You were adopted, and you have a good relationship with your adopted.
I love being adopted. But people say things to me. I'm with my dad. A guy comes up to me. He goes, "You have your father's eyes." I'm like, "No, I don't even have his address." Wow. I think he lives near a fire station. Somewhere. You know, I feel blessed to be adopted. But I'm curious about my culture, my heritage. I kind of think I'm a light-skinned black man. Really? Based Very on light. What? Because I'm big. You know. Yeah. I got you. Okay. Banana. People, exactly. That's why it's a fun word. People ask, are you English, you German, you French? I don't know. I'm adopted. All I know about my culture is they give away their children.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day, parties, or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
You ever put your nuts on an anthill?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Me and my buddies used to do that. We do anthill rides. Whoever could stay on the longest, get your nuts out, ride an anthill.
See, these are the advantages to growing up in New York.
Yeah.
That never came up. There's a few activities in the big city. We never got to the point where, you know something, I'm going to just drop my nuts on the anthill for an hour.
Yeah. Maybe
and the great thing about New York is if you did drop your nuts on an anthill, no one would notice. They're just like, would
Have you seen the crazy guy on the anthill over on 3rd? Oh, yeah, he's nuts, isn't he? Yeah.
Wow. It's dangerous, though. One year they swelled up to look like a sack of kneecaps.
Kneecaps, you say?
Nice. We play gay chicken. You ever play this?
Gate chicken?
Probably not. Gay chicken.
Oh, gay chicken.
Hold on. Have you ever asked that question and got a yes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, gay chicken, yeah.
I was in a gay chicken league for 6 years.
Chicks played it. I could tell. I could tell he's got soft hands.
Love the gay chicken.
He's got soft hands.
Why do I think I don't want to know how this works?
I don't want to know.
Oh, no, it's a real chill game. It's You stand there, you and your buddy stand there, you hold on to each other's penis.
Right.
Okay?
That's
and the
right.
first person to let go is gay.
That's right.
I see.
Gay chicken.
So in other words, you guys...
Now, if you look them in the eyes, you get a warning.
There's a lot of hand washing in this game.
If you look them in the eyes, you get a warning.
Welcome to a new show called I've Never Been That Bored. Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
With 8 people in it. What happened was we took off from the South Bend Airport Hair Care and Tire Center there. I don't know if you've ever been there. We got halfway here. We had to go back. It's like a 12-minute flight. We had to go back. We had engine trouble. We lost some oil pressure in one of the engines, and they told us about it over the speaker system of the plane, which was stupid because they could have just went, hey, we lost some oil.
They could have just turned around and yelled at you.
The guy sitting next to me is losing his mind. He goes, hey man, if one of these engines fails, how far will the other one take us? And I was like, all the way to the scene of the crash.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We got a couple letters for Tom. All kinds of things happening. People are curious. People want to know.
They do.
They want to know about you, Tom, and what you do.
I got a letter first.
Okay.
Dear Bob and Tom Show. This comes to us from DH. Want to let you know, Tom, I took your suggestion. I voted for Peter Frampton and Freddy and the Dreamers for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Freddy and the Dreamers.
That must have been a write-in, Freddy and the Dreamers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, nothing wrong with Freddy and the Dreamers.
Dear Tom.
Yes, sir.
For the love of God, would you please stop talking about penises? Why? I'm an Uber driver, and every time I pick up a passenger without fail, you start talking about penises. Real loud. Thank you, Robert.
It was Christie's news story about the Botox injections in the male member.
We'll start talking about vaginas if you want.
No, women do that too. You know
What?
that. They rejuvenate down there. You've heard about that.
Yeah, but there was a...
They iron that out, make it smooth.
But there was a doctor saying that a lot of that is a scam.
I know. We had that story last week.
What do you got over there, Tom? You like the hardwood? You like a nice shag carpet?
I thought he said he likes a big bush.
No,
No, not Tom. He was on that train early.
I thought you said you wanted
big redheaded bush.
You wanted to feel like you're kissing the scalp of Phyllis Diller.
Oh, boy. No, thank you.
Dear Tom.
I just want to say, so I would like you to vote for Mr. Peter Frampton for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, please.
But remember,
rockhall.com.
Voting for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is just a good way to get rock and roll jury duty. That's all.
That's all right. I'd be cool with that.
Did not get the laugh it deserved, I think, Josh.
Yeah, it's really...
I think I led the charge of not even chuckling.
Dear
I'm sorry.
Tom, your sex life would be a great weekly segment where the cast and friends of the show could interview you about former and current lovers and sexual preferences.
I mean, it would be fascinating.
Ben, this is from Ben in Michigan. P.S. Yes, I'm that guy and my car is still on fire. No? Say no?
Tom likes the idea so much he's choked.
No,
all choked up about it.
Sorry.
And, dear chick, could you...
Who was that?
Am I right?
That was me.
Radioactive.
Oops, sorry.
Could you do me a favor, chick? Give the Scottsburg Warriors of Scottsburg, Indiana a shout-out. They'll be playing for their first state championship at 3A basketball on the 30th of March.
Oh.
Shout out, Scottsburg.
Now we're going to have to shout out to every team that has anything going on.
Well,
way to go.
Well,
I think my high school.
My 4-year-old
Okay.
is
Could we get back to the news desk, please? We have
We
important
could.
news to get to.
Well, we could. Leprosy cases apparently have been found in Florida and are on the rise.
This is terrible, dude.
Good Lord.
Hats off or hands off.
Mom, what's wrong with Mickey's nose?
A report from the Centers for Disease Control found that there were 159 new cases of leprosy in the U.S. in 2020.
That's an alarming amount.
Around a fifth of them were in Florida.
Come on.
Have you seen that T-shirt? What is it? I went on spring break and all I got was this T-shirt and my fingers fell off.
Francisca Mutapi at the University of Edinburgh said, "We currently do not know what is driving the reported increase of leprosy cases in Florida.
Sloppy Mutapi, they call him.
Studies are currently underway to determine how infections are being transmitted. The only known animal-human transmission route of the disease is
Leprechauns.
Monkeys.
No?
There are not leprechauns in Florida.
Monkeys.
Don't be, got to be serious. No, armadillos.
How did a human get...
Ms. Mutapi said people may become infected from other people with untreated leprosy or from the 9-banded armadillo.
Did somebody eat an armadillo?
Maybe they bit. Maybe somebody bit.
Treatment for leprosy. It can be cured, but it takes anywhere from 8 to 12 months of multi-drug therapy.
Wow.
This says there are 200,000 cases a year in 120 countries worldwide, but only a handful in the United States.
Well, there are a lot of S-hole
81. This says 81% are found in Central Florida. Yikes.
81% of the cases in the U.S.
In the U.S.
Yeah.
Well, is that because that's where the armadillos are?
Must be.
Are there armadillos in Central Florida?
I don't know.
I thought they were all in Austin.
I did see
Armadillo World Headquarters?
I did see an armadillo last time I was
Is
in
it a
Austin.
myth that armadillos...
No, it's a myther.
eat corpses?
What?
Isn't there some kind of myth that they hang around graveyards and they will actually try to eat dead bodies?
I have never
Can
heard
you
that.
hold on a second? Hey, Tom, it's happening. I told you. He wants to know if armadillos eat corpses.
I thought there was like some kind of story about it.
It's a big legend, yeah. There's a whole theme park.
Absolutely.
Oh,
in Central Florida.
Armadillo Death World.
Sure, yeah, it's huge.
Do it.
I would be there for sure.
Hard to get in.
You want to go to Armadillo?
So is it just touching a armadillo? Is that the
making love to it?
That is so gross.
Armadillos apparently are in Florida.
There's another animal that looks like an armadillo, only it's longer and looks like kind of like a
Anteater?
Komodo. No, it's like a Komodo dragon with the scales and stuff.
Yep.
It's crazy.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what the name of this thing is.
Heebie-jeebies here.
It might be a heebie-jeebie.
Yeah, armadillo.
When you make love to an armadillo, do you move or do you just move the armadillo?
I move the armadillo. Well, you know what? I'm going to be honest.
We move on.
I'm going to be honest because you're a gentleman and you're asking me in a nice way. I mix it up. Yeah, sure do. God.
So what you're saying is
It's that 9-banded armadillo that she was talking about.
And
That
they
is
steal stuff?
common in Central Florida.
Did you
It
say a
says right
banded
here.
armadillo?
9, yeah, 9.
we'll move on.
This is creeping you out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really creeping me out.
Doctors in Vietnam, if that creeps you out, wait till you hear this one. Say they removed a live eel from a man's abdomen.
This is terrible.
The 34-year-old was admitted to the Hai Ha District Medical Center.
What's it called?
Hai Ha.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
H-A-I-H-A.
Hi, ha.
Well,
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's like saying well, welcome to the silly hospital.
Hi Ha.
You just a doctor.
He was admitted with severe abdominal cramps. An x-ray revealed a foreign body in his abdomen, as well as intestinal perforation and peritonitis. When doctors operated on the patient, they discovered and subsequently removed a foot-long eel.
Shocking.
The patient...
Shock, was it electric eel? Would have been much funnier of joke if it had been electric eel.
who was stabilized after surgery, could not provide a clear answer as to how the eel wound up in his abdomen.
There's a photograph of this thing. It's really disgusting. It's a big black eel.
Doctors suspect the animal crawled from the man's anus to his colon, bit through the intestine, and entered his stomach or his abdomen.
So he was put into the anus willingly.
Apparently.
Oh, boy. He really loves eels. That's amore.
when the eel's in your ass.
What kind of eel is it?
It's some, well, yeah, well, yeah.
It's amore.
Pat, do you have a song for this?
No, I'm not participating in the eels.
And real quick, here's an article that I just found. Predation and corpse eating in armadillos.
Really?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Really?
Whoa.
Isn't that something?
What is, can you enlighten me on the definition and root of the word predation?
Being a predator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Well, I did not know.
What kind of weirdo?
Are we talking about armadillos or eels?
No, I'm back to this eel thing.
Yeah,
How crazy is this?
Didn't Ross dress up like an armadillo for the kid's birthday party?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is this guy claiming that he was like doing a cannonball into the Mekong Delta and it just happened to get in there?
I swear.
Or is he going, well, I was a Friday night, I had a little too much.
It's $1,000,001 shot, Doc.
Too much to drink, and I found this eel, and I said, you know something?
Well, I guess it is. Maybe those are the... I mean, the gerbil idea is that it gets in there and wriggles around. I guess you'd think, well, it's phallic and it wiggles.
I guess that has never been proven that anyone's ever done that.
But, okay,
Put a gerbil in their butt.
So if you put, how do you expect to get the eel out? That would be my question.
You just pull on the tail or whatever, you just get it.
I doubt if there was an end game that had been thoroughly...
They didn't go think that far
Didn't
through.
think it through.
Yeah.
They call, when you put a hamster or a gerbil up there, it's doing the Richard Gere. When you use an eel, it's called doing the Louis Gossett Jr.
Yes. Remember that scene in The Deep when he gets his head crushed?
Sure, absolutely.
It's like one of those Whopper melted moles.
Yeah, you don't want to see there's another photo. You don't want to see the pictures.
Well, of course I don't.
Of the eel in his butt?
Well, there's a picture of them
Do you
removing
think he
it.
had a buddy with him, or did he do this by himself?
That's a buddy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
What's the old
that
joke?
is
Hey,
a
do me a
friend.
favor and hold that eel.
Oh, that is so disturbing.
All right, let's change gears, shall we? A Texas man is accused of sneaking on board a flight by using a photo of a girl's boarding pass. Mr. Wilcliffe Fluzarld, or whatever his name is, boarded a Delta Airlines plane in Salt Lake City for a flight to Austin, where a flight attendant helped him to get to the lavatory in the front of the plane. After everyone had boarded, the man moved to a bathroom in the back of the plane. When he exited, the plane had started to taxi to the runway, but he had no place to sit. After flight attendants were unable to find Fleurizard's name in their records, the plane returned to the gate and officers took him into custody on a felony charge of being a stowaway on an aircraft. A review of surveillance footage from the boarding area showed Fleurizard taking pictures of several passengers' boarding passes when they were not looking and using one of the images to board the plane.
Yeah, but the video's pretty funny because you can see him. Wow.
Whoa.
So,
how did this work?
How did he get through TSA to begin with without a ticket?
That's what I thought when I saw the video.
Good point.
Well, they're not the brightest.
Oh,
here we go.
No, I'll never get in a plane again.
Hey, you're a friend of Josh Arnold, huh? Back of the line.
No, so he didn't
did
wait. He didn't wait until the plane took off to come out of the bathroom.
Apparently not.
He should have just sat in there the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a place to sit in there, didn't he?
I'm pretty sure they won't take off if someone's in the bathroom.
They won't.
But if they didn't know somebody was in
how
there-
would they know?
Because the lights be on. Occupado.
Well, you
don't switch the switch.
If you switch the switch.
the lock on the door. If you don't throw that,
Hang on a second.
You sit there in the dark.
That would work. I just sit there in the dark, right? Yeah, I like this very much. I'm going to Puerto Rico.
I like this guy's name.
Wilcliffe Fleurizard?
Fleurizard.
Sounds like a magician who uses toothpaste. I am the mighty Fleurizard.
Remember, kids, to brush every day.
I like the idea. I'm not sure he'd have an accent like he's from Brooklyn.
This is Tootsie the Rabbit.
How would Fleurizard speak?
I don't know.
He'd be French, wouldn't he?
I don't know the origin of Fleurizard.
I am Fleurizard.
Fleurizard, then it wouldn't be.
The god of
Fleurizard.
tooth decay.
No, for the
I killed tooth decay. How do I kill it? Cigarettes. That's how.
American Dental Association. It wouldn't be France thing.
So this guy, this is such an. I don't get it.
Apparently, I don't get.
So wouldn't when you go through to get onto the plane, wouldn't that gizmo record your seat? And so
you know what? I can't remember the last time I handed anyone my ticket. They just took when you go through TSA, you give them your driver's license.
No. But when you go,
and then they spit out your ticket.
You're right.
They spit out your ticket now.
But when you get on the plane, you hold your phone up to that thing and
it beeps
right,
green.
So you'd think that I bet.
That's why he was getting a picture of it.
Yeah, but so when he did that, wouldn't the person who had the real ticket, wouldn't it have already been negated?
Yes. You'd think so. They'd go, hey, it says you're already boarded.
Unless he got on early.
But then wouldn't she have
she would have
been unable to get on?
Yeah, this is we need Danny Ocean. I can't do this by myself.
The worker was hungover, but didn't care.
Now you were mentioning
Alan works for an airline.
You're mentioning the old eel in the keister.
Yes, sir.
And then you claimed that this had never happened, but Josh, we have definitive proof that it had, and here we go.
It's new, it's crazy, and it's educational. It's the Richard Gere Gerbil Habitat Trail Kit. And boy, oh boy, will your gerbils go nuts when they whip down your Richard Gere Gerbil Habitat Trail. Just listen.
Wow, it sure is dark in here.
P.U. Hey, Squirmy, did you have Limburger cheese for lunch? Whoa!
You'll have hours of fun with the Richard Gere Gerbil Habitat Trail Kit.
Hey, somebody get me out of here.
It's from Ramco Industries. Medicated lotion and suction evacuator sold separately. Void where prohibited, not approved by the ASPCA or the ASSPAC. All celebrity voices impersonated. Package cover photos, copyright Robert Mapplethorpe. Gerbils not included.
Thank you very much. It's a classic. This really subtle joke there at the end.
The ASSPAC.
ASSPAC.
Ass back.
And boys will be boys.
Oh, yeah.
What did he do? How did that?
Oh, he put a gerbil in his ass.
He didn't.
What did Mr. Gere do to get that unfortunate reputation?
I bet you can make him get up and leave an interview if you ask him.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Poor guy.
I know. Seriously.
I stick to I have never seen a Richard Gere movie that I haven't liked. I love all Richard Gere movies.
I'm with you. I think he's very good.
The one where he's a cop and he's giving his neighbors a problem. I forget. He's a bad cop.
Internal Affairs.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is Internal Affairs. It's really
good.
Does he ever sit in any of the movies or?
What's the one with Edward
that gerbil
Norton?
in his ass? He can't.
Primal Fear.
Primal Fear. That's a good one.
Unfaithful is unbelievable. I think.
Oh, that's a great one. I just watched that the other day.
So good. Hell of a
So you're trying to make me feel bad that I wrote that?
Not at all.
I should be.
Yes, give him his privacy.
Sorry.
You know how many bits he's had of wacky DJs all across the
poor
country?
guy.
He's a Buddhist, isn't he?
I wonder if he's heard that one.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
Of course.
Well, who's going to play that for us? One of those, hey, Richard, listen to this.
Well.
Hey, remember that time you had a gerbil?
I've never seen an officer and a gentleman.
What?
Which one is he? Is he the officer or the gentleman?
Both.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that describes one man? It's not two different guys?
An officer and a gentleman.
And a
gentleman.
Evidently, he and Deborah Winger did not get along.
It should be called an officer, also a gentleman.
I'd forgotten how.
Well, that also would confuse me.
Conduct unbecoming.
I'm glad sometimes I don't have a good memory because I watched Unfaithful and I've forgotten how it ended, and I went, "Oh, I'm so glad I forgot this movie."
What's the one where he's wearing the Dayglow condom?
That's Looking for Mr.
Looking
Goodbar.
for Mr. Goodbar.
Boy, that's
a rough one.
That is a rough one. I thought it was a story about a man trying to look for his favorite candy bar.
So you were first in line.
Because we've all been there.
Did you say he was the first in line?
At last.
Excuse me.
My dream movie.
Do you have any Mr. Goodbars? No, we're out. Oh, the end.
No, you look at the camera and go, well, I guess it's back on the road.
Right now.
You're a horrible
you may want to spend your afternoon in peace. Perhaps at your compound
Nothing
watching.
better than you got Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. You lock that baby down, kick on March Madness, and just let the healing waters
Good times
of
roll.
peace of mind flow over your body. Because I've got Simply Safe. Did you know Simply Safe was named Best Home Security System of 2024 by U.S. News & World Report and recognized for Best Customer Service in Home Security by Newsweek? Advanced technology protects every room, window, and door of your home. High-definition cameras keep watch for suspicious activity. Something might be going on inside or outside your house. HD cameras 24.
How many cameras do you have, serious?
Hours a day, 7 days a week. 9.
9.
There's not 1 inch of my house.
It's like switching the Olympics to watch.
Exactly right. I've got a switcher now and a director 24 hours. Well, I'm sorry, I misspoke. I have 3 directors. They each 8-hour shifts.
It's like the Truman Show at your house.
That's right. No long-term contract either with Simply Safe ever. And it's easy to install the system yourself. That's how it got famous. But they do have professionals that will install it for you if you would prefer. Simply Safe has a 60-day risk-free trial. If you don't love your system, which I've never, ever, ever heard of, you can return it for a full refund. Protect your home today. And Bob and Tom Show listeners, we've got a special deal for you. Get 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, it's our history lesson. We got Aretha, we got Elton. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get
Ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Single entendre. Hey, Mona Lisa, what are you hiding? You smile saying something I think I should understand. I think you're worth it, so bring it to the surface. You know I've never been a bureaucratic man. I just getting boat to tuna town. That's one thing. Wearing out the sideways round. That's one thing. Hiking up the Matterhorn. That's one thing. I'll pass it up the candy corn. Just one thing. Hey, oh, 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 You know Sigmund Freud, he never got too far till he admitted a cigar's just a cigar. So keep it simple, be emphatic with your signals. Reading tribal tendencies should never be this hard. Mackerel mitten, Sasquatch glove, just one thing. Monkey missile, panda shell, just one thing. Camel toe and trouser beans, just one thing. Ow, your mama was Wolverine, just one thing. What's the matter with the pink banana that you scattered and smothered with the baby banana? What's the matter with the pink banana that you scattered and smothered with the baby batter. Ride a skating boat to Tuna Town. Just one thing. I'm passing out the white red brown. Just one thing. Oh, camel toe and trouser feet. Just one thing. Oh, your mama's toothless Wolverine. Just one thing. Single on time drive. Single on time drive. Single on time drive. Single on time drive. Single on time
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here come the mommies. Oh.
Just one thing, baby.
Oh.
That's a beautiful thing.
You guys are something.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Is frozen, the curds removed, put in the back of a buggy and driven around town until thawed, then returned to the farm and slowly filtered through a hand-sewn patchwork quilt, then refrozen to create the unique taste of buttermilk ice light.
Okay, plain black floor-length dress or red lacy see-through teddy? Plain black floor-length dress.
When you say buttermilk, you've said it all.
99 glasses of buttermilk on the wall.
Hold it, Fritz. Fritz, move over. Let me drive the buggy.
Ah, it's okay, Graber. I took his reins away when he wasn't looking.
You're a good friend, Yoder.
The Amish Brewing Company would like to remind you, if thou hast had too much to drink, thou shalt not drive. Amish Brewing Company, Napanee, Indiana.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
The Bob and Tom Show presents Memorable Moments in Presidential History.
American presidents have been immortalized in different ways. Washington had our nation's capital and an entire state named after him. Lincoln appears on the $5 bill as well as the penny. The first President Bush has an airport named after him. Perhaps when it comes to being remembered, no president was more royally screwed than James A. Garfield. All he got was a stupid cartoon cat.
This has been Bob and Tom's Memorable Moments in Presidential History.
There you go.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Or something to get.
Can't drink anymore. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We got to listen to our newest employee real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Goose me over there, Daddy. Jared.
This is Jared from Kentucky. For the love of God, we know how to cook eggs and toast.
And
we better
toast.
For the love of God, we know where DeLand is.
We better vet him, though. The last company that had a spokesperson named Jared had a few issues.
Yikes.
Local radio station employee of the month.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do a quick social media search.
Time now.
Today in history, and I believe I knew this. It's Reginald Kenneth Dwight's birthday. Is that not correct?
Oh, that's correct. Yeah,
that's correct.
Elton John?
Captain Fantastic himself.
That's right.
Love him.
Not the brown dirt cowboy.
Let's see. We begin with, happy birthday, 1942. Aretha Franklin, the queen
BIRTHDAY. No, that doesn't work, does it? BIR.
Time to celebrate me.
What the hell's happening?
We're singing for Aretha.
Yeah.
The Queen of Soul. And as you mentioned, 1947, Elton John, the Queen of Pop.
I heard he's a great piano player.
All right, these sucks on Argo. Yeah. A 1965, happy birthday, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh.
Tom and I agree.
That's JP.
No, Tom and I agree on this. She gets a why people say she's unattractive.
LA Story. Just go to LA Story.
Exactly. LA Story. She's adorable.
Square pegs.
What are you doing? Your Seabiscuit impression? Is this the horse face thing? Jeez, the
Square
poor girl.
pegs. Yeah,
Okay.
that won an Emmy, didn't it?
Here we go.
Square pegs.
We have an audio interruption of our Today in History.
All right, sir.
Here it is.
It's Doug Stanhope's birthday.
Okay.
Doug, born in 1967. And here's Doug on our show.
With us in the studio, comedian Doug Stanhope. I wanted to talk about something fairly mundane, actually, with Doug. You hate baseball. Am I correct?
Baseball players always, they look like cops so much. They're so, they're so joyless.
Are you out of your mind?
But no, you watch any other sport and they're happy and they're pumping up the crowd, they're high-fiving. And baseball guys, they just look so joyless and smug, and they just sit there in the dugout and they look like cops. You know how someone gets pulled over, they have no registration, and you need 9 officers, and they all stand around with their arms crossed, self-important looking. No joy in their face.
So what do you do during? Because I can tell you love.
I'll bet on baseball because I think that's the only reason people watch it is because it's the only thing on in the summer. I hate the Yankees. That's the only reason I watch baseball is to hope the Yankees lose, and I guess that's probably a miserable. Just because they buy their team and their fans are so obnoxious. Like if you're gonna just be cheering in the stands, pick an underdog and have some character. If you have money on the game, it's different. That's like having stock in a company.
Yeah.
But if you're just going to be a loudmouth, beer-fueled ass bag in the stands, pick the underdog. Rooting for the Yankees is like going to a casino and cheering for the house. It's already supposed to win. You're standing behind the blackjack table going, "Oh, dealer busted your ass, bitch. Oh, that's my dealer. I got my dealer jersey on."
Thank you, Doug. That's so nice. Let's see. Happy birthday, Danica Patrick, a race car driver, now a television commentator.
Yep.
1939, Billboard magazine introduces its country music chart. Anyone remember what it was called?
Wasn't it Hillbilly music?
No. Hillbilly Hits.
It was Hillbilly Hit. What year?
39.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing.
Really? 1969, John Lennon and Yoko Ono staged their famous Bed In for Peace in Amsterdam.
Speaking of getting down in the hardwoods or...
Thinking about bush.
I bet they smelled.
Wasn't Tommy Smothers there?
He was there. I think so, yeah.
What? That's odd.
Yeah. They were big
playing stand-up bass while they...
Mom always liked her bass. Like that.
Doing yo-yo tricks.
I'm a yo-yo man. Okay.
Now we have...
Oko yo-yo.
Time now to review
Yoko yo-yo.
what we learned on today's show.
Yes, what he said, as has been the case more than once on this show, we devoted far too much time to Freddy and the Dreamers.
You brought it up.
And doing the Freddy.
You didn't bring it up, did
no,
you?
he didn't bring it up at all.
No, it came after the
You
Fred.
played Fred, then Tom said, give it up for the Freddy or whatever.
Do the Freddy.
Tom...
you asked how the dance was done, and I
told me-
explained it.
to bask in my ignorance. We named off lots of Freds: Flintstone, Durst, Savage. Ace Cosby joke of the day every hour. How'd that go?
2.
Real well. We only got to 1.
Oh, 1?
yeah.
I thought we had
Tomorrow we're going to be...
Tom saw Casey and the Sunshine Band live in Colorado Vale. It was fat. KFC.
In my defense, Howie,
Howard Casey, yes.
Howard Casey, he calls himself Casey. He came out and he said, I put on a lot of weight. Probably you're thinking KFC and the Sunshine Band, making fun of his own situation.
His own situation.
His own situation.
Tom sees a fat guy and goes, oh, look at that guy's situation.
The leather can be
Look at
spared.
Tommy over here.
Hey,
What's he doing?
measure for the casket.
Lazy and fat. Steve Lawrence passed away on March 7th, 2024.
You just found out about it.
Edie Gourmet still being held for question.
They're finally together, chick.
Her legs.
All those two people. Don't use banana skins, not skis. Banana skins.
Banana skis are very fast.
I like that better.
Yeah, they really slip.
Could you wax skis there, ski boy, with banana peels? Would that make them
They say you can shine shoes, so I bet you could.
Yes.
Shine shoes with
Yeah, that is a life hack. Yes.
That's a hack.
not know that.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to get ants.
It'd be pathetic and dumb. And
Who shines their shoes anymore anyway?
Tom gets his shoes shined.
every time I go to the
I've
airport.
never seen him
Sends
happier
us photos.
in the 40 years than when he's getting his shoe shine at the airport.
It's the most condescending thing you can do on the planet. Clean my shoes.
I
will sit here.
this is what this guy's chosen to do to make a
I've
living.
done it myself, but
I tip
Excuse
well.
me. Let's clean these shoes, shall we? Chop, chop.
spit on the.
I make your shoes look like mirrors.
That's nice. Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules or just scroll down to the bottom of the page